Halo, selamat pagi semua. Jadi, selamat hari Sabtu. Happy Saturday semua dan selamat berhujung minggu kepada semua-semua sekalian. Jadi, kita baru je habis the first day, hari pertama untuk super weekend yang terakhir. Baru obviously semalam lah kan. Takkanlah minggu lepas lah kan. Lain macam kalau minggu lepas. Oh, Mama Lin, thank you for 100 loves, Mama Lin. Thank you for the 100 loves. Thank you. I'm starting to lose my voice macam tu pun ada jugalah kan. But thank you for 100 loves, Mama Lin. Hello, welcome semua. Selamat datang. Dan ya, kepada let's see. Jadi kepada thank you for the share, Mama Lin. Kita ada Mama Lin Iza Nur Manisa. Thank you for the share. Terima kasih. Hello everybody. And of course yang datang awal kita ada Syaim Nasir. Hello. Fitri Yusof. Hello. Hadir. What's up? Funny topik dia paling kena. Dia paling sedih. Ada yang kena bahan ni, Arif. Dia paling sedih lah pula lah kan. Dafi Gaming, thank you for the share. Dia paling kita tengoklah kalau dia akan muncul ke ataupun kalau dia akan okeylah hari ini dia kena ambil masa untuk berehat ke tak lah kan. Kita Tazia Gaming, halo, selamat hadir. Halo. Selamat pagi, let's have fun today. Macam biasa Anas dia kes-kes masuk air. Dia countdown to 1 year, 310 hari sekarang ni dah follow. Dan Anas thank you for notify juga. Izzat pun dah follow selama 91 hari. Road to 100 days, lagi 9 hari Izzat, lagi 9 hari. Hari Ashraf, what's up? Halo, what's up? Apa khabar? What's up? Ketepatan hari pertama paling dan claim. Ketepatan hari pertama. Tapi kita tengok cerita pasal ketepatan hari pertama lah kan. So kita tak ada ni. Okay. Jadi ini perbandingan dengan Wheel of Shikin setakat ni. Dafi Gaming thank you dah full 225 hari. Jadi yang ni adalah perbandingan untuk hari yang pertama dululah. Saya zoom in sikit ataupun okay. Zoom in sikit. Ya, boleh zoom in sikit. Ya, okay. Okay, perbandingan untuk hari yang pertama. So, obviously, okay. Of course, disclaimer adalah Wheel of Shikin ni adalah sebenarnya untuk hari ketiga dah. Tapi kita buat ni sebagai checkpoint lah kan. So, Papa Muaz hadir. Oh, hadir juga kan. Semua orang risau tadi. Papa dia masuk gua nanti. Lepas semua tu. Lepas obviously what happened semalam lah kan. Berapa banyak diorang dapat? Like I roughly count semalam masa cast tu kurang daripada 5 mata penyikiran. So sekarang bila tengok balik the overall is 3 mata penyikiran. So yeah, so it's memang that little lah. Sikit macam tu lah kan. Okay, so kita start dengan perbandingan dulu as a checkpoint lah kan. So axis rate 1 16 dengan 11. Okay, tak jauh sangat. Lepas kita ada 4 rivals 7 dengan 15, agak jauh lah Lepas kita ada EBOS Rebound 14 dengan 8. Okay. Infinity 13-12. Oh, Infinity 11-11. Not bad. Azhar Afami, hello, what's up? Dah habis korek gua for extension, dah jadi rumah teres dah. Wow. Gua tu sendiri dah jadi rumah teres. I don't know what else lah kan. Apa semalam Sudoku mungkin dah habis. TV3 pun ada waktu dia jugalah kan. Apa lagi lah kan. Dah hadir apa lagi? Tiba Izzat. Kejap lagi. Papa Muaz is coming. Dah ada dah tu. Dah semua orang tunggu Papa Muaz. Papa Muaz like celebrity tempatan dah sekarang ni. Tiba. Sebab Anas lagi lah suka. Sebab kalau tak kita bahan Anas. Tapi sebab Papa Muaz ada, so kita bahan Papa Muaz juga lah kan. Jangan macam-macam basim pula mulut. Asis kat bawah tu Gideon. Tak. Kita kena. Tak. Ini bukan mula aku. Ini adalah Wheel of Shikin. Ini adalah Wheel of Shikin. Roda keshikinan. Dia yang meletakkan tim-tim tu dekat bawah. Aku sekadar mengikut sahaja. Tengok macam mana kita divert story kan. Not bad lah kan. Tapi Infinity okay, not bad. 11-11, 13 dengan 12. BN United sebab dia orang chicken semalam lah pula lah kan. And then for sure dia shoot naik atas. So bila diorang chicken semalam, salah satu yang mungkin boleh jatuh kepada bottom 4, diorang dah tak payah risau dah. Diorang dah macam okay, out. So GD is tu yang paling berisiko tinggi. BN 12.5, okay, jauh juga. NFT 11 dengan mana NFT 11 dengan 13 dekat lah kan, tak jauh sangat. Lepas tu kita ada GD 10, 9, 11 sebelah. GD betul-betul racing dengan Onyx ni lah kan, kau-kau. So Onyx 9 dengan mana dia orang 6. Betul-betul racing kau-kau lah Onyx, cuma nak kejar kau-kau. Geek Fam of course 8 dengan 16. Dan kita ada Face Clan 7 dengan 3. Okay. Comburi 6, 4. Okay, dekat-dekat. Eagles 5, 14. Lepas tu kita jauh jugalah. Lepas kita Vampire 4, 15 yang ni pun jauh. RQ Real 3, 10. Okay. BTR 2, 1, sebelah. Not bad lah kan. 1, 2. DZW dengan BTR. Not bad. Sebelah je. Semua dah ready dah bani. Ini bukan nombor 7 dah ni. Ini nombor 16 terus kan Bapak Mas. Ini betul-betul all the way down terus. OG, good morning OG. Rip Roblox. Kenapa dengan Roblox OG? Ada chance ke TS masuk Grand Final Alexis Sajeng? Kita dah bincang hari tu lah kan. Kita bincang apa? 2 hari lepas. So kalau nak perbincangan, kalau nak dengar balik penjelasan yang lanjut, boleh dengar balik yang 2 hari lepas. Semuanya ada dekat YouTube by the way. Kita dah upload. Tapi kalau nak jawapan pendek dia iyalah, tak ada masalah untuk dia lepas. So don't worry, be happy. Memang boleh lepas punya. Your old account play Roblox 2018, why fix account Roblox 2021? Tak main Roblox, so tak boleh relate OG. Onyx betul-betul bawa momentum dari weekday Azad. Itulah kan. Momentum pun GD diorang like bernafas lah kan dengan diorang tu. Forever ada harapan juara tak Zuraidi? Harapan juara ada lagi. Okay, so yang ni adalah of course checkpoint kita lah kan, dulu lah kan, untuk 1 sampai 16 melalui Wheel of Chicken. Tapi of course yang ni kita niat untuk esok. So one thing juga, selain kita sebelum kita pergi kepada the Instagram question, soalan-soalan ataupun komen daripada Instagram, so yang tu kita pun ada. Yes, malah ada upload. So hari ni kita ada balik. So you all know lah kan. Okay, bukan you all lah kan, tapi siapa-siapa yang tengok English stream korang tahu lah kan, that finally I won my challenge. I got nothing to say. Hari, you want to beat me in prediction? Cannot lah macam tu lah kan. You have to beat me dekat comeback prediction. Tak boleh lah macam tu kan. I look at this every day. Kita keluarkan all the numbers, all the stats, all the kebaran kalian hari-hari. Dan semalam aku menang challenge. Dan aku menang besar pula tu. Okay, so cucu dia nak argue. Dia cakap, dia ingat dia kena scam. Dia cakap is overall siapa dekat atas, siapa dekat bawah. Well, overall pun aku menang juga. Overall pun aku menang juga. Dia pilih Geek Fam, fine. Dia pilih Geek Fam dengan dalam kepala dia fikir yang overall, which is fine sebab Geek Fam ada dekat atas BTR, jarak dia agak not bad lah kan, which is fine. Tapi either way, dan aku pilih BTR, so either way aku still menang. So there's no way of saying that aku kena scam and all that. Okay, fine, we can take your way. Kita boleh anggap cara dia, which is overall, anggap pemahaman dia, and I still win. Aku still menang. So come on lah cucu kan. I look at this every day. Aku tengok benda ni hari-hari kot. Aku tengok benda ni hari-hari. We talk about this every day. Kita ada roda sikit semua. Quantitative, qualitative. I talk about it every day. Sekarang ni aku punya trash talk session lah kan. I look at this every day cucu. I look at this every day. How are you going to beat me dekat prediction? How are you going to beat me? Lagi-lagi kita dah cukup sample. Kita dah 3 minggu. The first time dia menang tu is that kita tak banyak sample. Kita tak ada sample super weekend. Fine, dia menang. Now, kita dah 3 minggu. I got all the sample, all the data. Semua memang cukup. Semua up to date. Dan aku menang. So hari ni dia akan makan sushi wasabi. So dia akan makan sushi wasabi, itu dia punya punishment dia. So nanti aku akan keluar awal sikit because I'm going to buy the sushi wasabi. Aku akan pergi beli sushi wasabi tu khas untuk dia. Jumlah wasabi tu you will wait and see. So the segment untuk kita buat tu already check dengan production and everyone else. Akan kita buat sebelum game 2 start, sebelum the Mirama start. So sebelum the Mirama start, dia akan ni. Sebelum the Mirama start, you will see. This will be my revenge. Ini adalah my revenge. Pembalasan dendam. Pembalasan dendam. One piece cukup. One piece wasabi penuh dekat sushi tu. So sebelum Mirama punya game start, kita akan go for that. Yes, I cannot wait. Yes, I have done all it. I have done all the research. Macam mau balik cakap bunyi macam riak je. Well, if you already win, then dia macam tu lah kan. Kalau dah menang, kita auto boleh riak lah kan. I mean dah menang. So my revenge is sweet. I'm looking forward to today punya cast. Sebab lagi-lagi before game nombor 2. Sebab ada orang akan kena denda makan sushi wasabi. I can't wait. Yes. I feel powerful. Rasa kuat. But untuk info juga, selain daripada hari ni punya denda, so dia nak buat satu, dia nak buat, she wants opportunity, dia nak peluang untuk balas balik. Yes, this is off camera, we spoke. Dia nak peluang untuk balas balik. So we're going to set another challenge today. And today, nanti kita akan umumkan, we're going to set another challenge. Who will be, siapa akan jadi juara for overall? We're going to set for today, siapa akan jadi juara overall. And siapa yang kita, of course yang tu kita akan tahu keputusan by the end of esok lah kan. So siapa yang kalah nanti dia akan kena something. So what is the something tu? Actually, to be honest, haven't figured it out yet. Because I'm so focused on sushi dulu, sushi wasabi. So hari ni cucu akan makan sushi wasabi dan I'm very happy. Kan? So itulah dia. Bagi masa trash talk. Ni dah trash talk ni Anas ni. This is my moment. Untuk trash talk. This is my moment untuk trash talk. Macam itulah. Onyx dengan GD racing ke Bawah Aiman. Itulah dia. Racing dia is like gap 6, lepas tu gap 12. Lepas tu tak tahulah gap berapa lah kan. Dia macam dekat-dekat lah pula. Sebab overall pun BT atas. Kalau tak integrity challenge tercabar. Kan? So either way, I still win. Whether she gets it or not, she can have a way, I still win. Itu yang paling penting. Ubah Jambut, thank you for the share. Kan, itu yang paling penting. So esok, bukan esok, hari ni Izzat. Hari ni lah kita akan bagi lah. Semalam mana ada nak bawa sushi wasabi lah kan. So semalam baru tahu keputusan. Hari ni akan makan. Tunggu tiebreaker pula nanti, Pak Puas. So the tiebreaker, what is the punishment? I don't know yet lah kan. Suruh menari TikTok kan. Macam mana kaskan kepedasan dia? Tu masalah dia lah. Aku just gelak je. Muhammad Hafiq, thank you jadi follower yang baru Muhammad Hafiq. Neil Norris dah follow 189 hari. Terima kasih. According to Chuchu, she okay with wasabi. Oh, wait until today. Yeah, tunggu hari ni. You wait until today. You will see the wrath of the amount of wasabi I'm going to put in. No human being can survive that. Wait until today. It will be me feeding her. Kan? Kita ada Rush in the house. Hey Rush, what's up? Padahal, of course. You want to play prediction with me? Aku ada 3 minggu punya data kot. I have 3 weeks worth of data. I have to win the prediction. Aku nak cakap apa? I'm so confident. I won't put that in my Twitter. I said, okay, this weekend is Bigatron boleh I sense I feel bigger trouble boleh come back this weekend. Bam. Oh, day one terus. After the first game, after the first two games, I'm already like sushi time. Yeah, I'm already like sushi time. Win CP tak main lah kan Papa Was. Kita win with style kan. PNCC ko berapa live Hasif? Tak pasti tapi sepatutnya siang lah. Sebab tak nak clash dengan ni PMPL. TSK final ubah nyamuk. Ya, sepatutnya tak ada masalah TSK final. Okay, so I have to replay benda ni lah kan. Aku kena replay benda ni. Because it's only done once and I cannot do it again. Dia tak boleh buat dua kali. Oh, PMCC tengah live sekarang ni. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, as expected siang lah kan. Oh, so hari ni PMCC. Oh, semalam dia orang tengah buat rehearsal. So I went there semalam dia orang tengah buat rehearsal. So it's today dia orang start. I see. I kind of lost track of that, but because PMCC kan, so it's like, yeah, it's show orang lain. So where is I have to find better.
Don't go that way. Where did that gunfire come from? Oh, it's from the other side. There's another team.
Dia kena cari masa tu kita tengah rotate kot. So I have to do that.
Out of the equation.
Bukan the first one.
So it's going to be face time versus Vintores. So they have 4 rivals right in front of them. Ref, now we'll be playing together with
of the Infinity, straight away punishing them that hard position passes and Preston, the favorite play. So right now, fingers crossed, gonna be for Kith as the rest of Vampires are repositioning themselves. But Geek Fam, this is not a great position at all. This formation really caused them digging their own grave, bowing out at 14th place.
I will feed wasabi to Choo Choo, and she will enjoy it very much tomorrow. But then again, we still have the game to look at here. We have the Eagles going up against BNG.
So lagu tu boleh buat sekali je. Dia tak boleh buat dua kali. Lagu tu. Kita kena dengar lagi sekali.
Wasabi to Choo Choo.
Casters and all, friend. So Fam, this is not a great position at all. This formation really caused them digging their own grave, bowing out at 14th place.
I will feed wasabi to Choo Choo, and she will enjoy it very much tomorrow. But then again, we still have to
dia tak boleh dua kali. Dia kena sekali tu je. Dia. It's a one time thing. The one time thing. So finally I win. Yay! So kita menang challenge lah kan. It's gonna be fun, Mama Lid. Exactly. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today kan. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today. Aisyah, good morning Aisyah. Hong Jun, thank you dah follow 457 hari. Papa okey tak tu? Papa dia dah korek gua, dah masuk dalam dah korek gua, dah buat rumah 2 tingkat dah. Face nampak on fire semenjak dah baca rotation enemy. Hafiz kan. Face at first mula-mula aku ingat macam after the first game macam I thought like macam Face macam tak pergi mana tak Face lah kan. But after that so Face first two game orang macam ni lah kan. It's like is this the Face dah kena the curse of duduk dekat atas lama-lama lah kan. Tapi after that macam okay, the Face is back and then okay lah, end the day on a pretty high note. 63, 68 tak jauh. So it's like okay, it's good to Face lah kan. Rush busuk. Ya. Rush busuk. Nyek. Yes, ada kemungkinan tak layak ke bagi ulasan? Syukri Faizal dah bagi ulasan panjang lebar dah 2 hari lepas. Ada kemungkinan tak layak ke tidak? Mesti akan layak. Mesti akan layak pergi Super Weekend. Super Weekend pula, Grand Final. Kalau aku yang ni boleh predict tepat, yang tu tak ada hal punya lah. Yang tu lagi senang nak predict. For rivals of Face Champion Liga ni, kalau antara tu to me is of course tolak tepi semua whatever lah kan. Kalau antara tu to me is Face Clan lah. Kalau antara dua tu. Hussein pun ada juga wasa. Yang penting gig terkeluar awal. Sebab ni lah. Dia nak tunggu Papa Mas punya ni lah tu. PSC dah start. Itulah dia. Siapa nak tengok tu boleh pergi tengok lah. Hussein, like someone is happy. Oh, of course. of course very happy yang I win the challenge. Itu je. Nothing else but revenge. Pembalasan dendam adalah yang the best moment. So hari ni kita akan lihat that moment. Sebelum Miramar, kebetulan masa Miramar that thing happen, is pretty much sealed because kalau dia orang out macam tu dengan jumlah gap BT yang banyak, it's like boleh dikatakan it's like what 90% I already won the challenge masa tu, unless Geek pull off like a double chicken dinner ataupun triple chicken dinner lah kan. Tapi but obviously that's not the case. So aku menang dengan penuh bergaya lah kan. Adik dia on fire last night. Well, actually untuk like the first 2 games je. After that it's like but then again, well, dia punya MVP tu is memang padu lah, of course. Sweet Revenge, of course, Hussein sangat-sangat. I love it so much. So tunggulah nanti. It will be game sebelum game 2, sebelum Miramar game. So nanti kita akan buat sebelum Miramar game. P Gaming, hello P Gaming, what's up? Okay, so now kita move kepada kita punya Insta pula. So kalau ada orang tertanya macam mana nak tinggalkan komen ataupun soalan yang kita feature dekat sini, semuanya adalah datang daripada Insta Story. So korang boleh follow Instagram dekat bawah ni, ataupun kalau nak link tu boleh refer dekat dalam ruangan description lah. Kenapa aku rasa sengau Dia starting to lose my voice. Hari-hari gunakan suara ekstra kot. Tu jadi macam tu. Anyway, so ini adalah soalan yang aku dapat berulang-ulang kali. Korang semua pun tengok dekat live stream. Kini 76 ada peluang TS atau TS ke Grand Finals. So again, siapa-siapa yang nak dengar penjelasan lanjut, kita dah buat semua perkiraan matematik or the logical. Semua benda kita dah kira dah. Adalah pada stream 2 hari lepas pada jam yang pertama. Yang tu masa tu TS baru confirm yang tidak akan masuk ke dalam Super Weekend. Kita dah buat semua perkiraan. So siapa-siapa berminat boleh tengok balik stream tu. Kalau susah nak cari boleh tengok dekat YouTube. YouTube pun ada, kita upload semua stream yang ini. So jawapan pendek dia adalah ada ke tak? Ada. Wah Fahir, good morning. Terima kasih 30 star. Pling pling. Terima kasih 30 star Muhammad Faiz. Selamat pagi dan terima kasih kerana menghantar 30 star. Semoga dibawakan rezeki kepada anda. Thank you so much Muhammad Faiz. Terima kasih Muhammad Faiz. Thank you Muhammad Faiz. Terima kasih. Semoga anda sentiasa ceria-ceria selalu. Thank you so much Muhammad Faiz. So ada peluang tak? Ya, sangat-sangat ada peluang. Aku boleh kata 100% lah. So kenapa 100% pun kita dah buat perkiraan penjangkaan. Korang boleh tengok nantilah tu. Untuk 100% tu nanti ada. Bukan nantilah, boleh tengok balik yang replay hari tu. Kalau nak tengok boleh tengok dekat YouTube pun boleh juga. So Papa Mas, for the first time I have no questions to ask. Geek Dracula BFF kan sebelah-sebelah pula tu. Not only sebelah-sebelah carta tau. Berapa poin orang beza? 14-10. Not only sebelah-sebelah carta, tapi dia juga adalah 11. Tapi dia juga dalam game tu selalu jumpa. Dalam game tu selalu jumpa juga. So yeah, it is best friend forever. Benda shikin yang kita create dekat luar game, aku rasa kita je create shikin vampire dengan Geek Fam lah kan. Tapi they just have to show it. Benda tu dalam game memang paling on lah kan. Ini semua aluminium bak kata Izzat. Sangat. Ini semua aluminium. Kita yang create luar game, diorang pula buat dekat dalam game. Macam storyline macam ni. Macam not bad jugalah kan. Mana Cik Jemaah, by the way, Cik Jemaah pensi. Itulah dia Hussein, lama tak datang cakap hello. Dah lama dah kita pensikan Cik Jemaah. Cik Jemaah dah tua, dah monopause dah bersara dah. Rasa Team Malaysia boleh American Holocaust. Untuk diorang ni, kalau macam Geek Fam, kita kan ada istilah do the gig lah kan. So do the gig tu, well, boleh lah tu kan. Dia do the gig, dia buat the gig lah kan. Ni semua aluminium, kita je tak sedar kan. Kita je lalai, tiba lah kan. Tapi untuk yang lain-lain, yeah, I mean it's like just baru day 1 and then kita ada hari ini day 2, kita lagi 10 game. So memang sangat-sangat boleh kejar lah in any case pun. So benda tu tak menjadi masalah yang I won't say menjadi concern yang terlalu besar lagi, unless pada penghujung hari ini keputusan dia pun still somewhat macam ni, and then dia jadi macam tu. Because sekarang ni I think kalau kita nak kata pasal sama tim Malaysia boleh ataupun tim lain boleh lah kan, yang penting dah bukan untuk super weekend, yang penting dah untuk overall dah kan. Gap for rivals tak jauh lagi, which is okay lah kan. Sebab apa? Sebab EWAS Reborn pun diorang gitu-gitu lah kan semalam lah kan, gitu-gitu semalam. So like 34 point je dia ambil. Nasib baik last weekend diorang punya gap cukup besar. Bila gap diorang cukup besar, diorang macam okay lagi ish. Tapi yang semakin rapat is banyak-banyak tim dah semakin rapat. So kalau kita tarik sampai ke nombor 7 axis rate 1 lah kan, gap axis rate 1 sekarang ni dengan nombor 1 is apa ni 48 point, which is dalam kita ada 10 game lagi lah, jangan lupa 10 game lagi, 48 point, 10 game lagi, it still can happen, still boleh jadi dalam 10 game lagi. So kalau kita tengok of course BTR dengan Face Clan, BTR lah tu utamanya lah kan. Sebelum ni BTR macam jauh lah kan, dia punya gap lah kan, tapi sebab dia orang punya performance meletup and then tim-tim dekat atas kurang perform. Kalau kita tengok macam 34, it is separuh daripada BTR punya performance daripada segi point. Face Clan pun kejar kau-kau. Face Clan sebelum ni kita ingat, kalau kita ingat Face Clan lah kan, it's like memang totally off title contender, 78 je. Oh wow, highest. Okay, we're looking at you, tapi you're still not up there. Tapi hari ni diorang dah macam really close the gap. So I would say as of day 2, it's quite obvious lah kan, sebab yang ni dengan yang ni the gap is agak besar. It's like 51 point gap. Gap dia agak besar lah kan antara Axis dengan Vampire. So I would say 1 to 7 untuk hari ni lah. Untuk hari ni 1 to 7. Of course benda tu boleh berubah. Katakan kalau Vampire dapat 3 ke 4 chicken lah kan, there's so many possibility. Banyak kemungkinan dia, banyak kebarangkalian dia. So kalau Vampire boleh dapat like 3-4 chicken ke, mana tahu D-Zero buat kerja gila. Mana tahu D-Zero buat kerja gila, hari ni dia dapat like the 3 chicken, 3 ataupun 4 chicken. Dia orang yang buat kerja gila. Mungkin dia orang pun ada dekat atas. Dia orang for sure dia orang akan ada dekat atas. Dia orang boleh kejar kau-kau juga. Maksudnya semua scripter behind the scenes macam biasa lah kan, kita yang tulis skrip, kita yang mengawas semua. So yeah, can D-Zero do it? For now I don't think so. So aku rasa miss out on satu super weekend tu is very big impact. Kalau D-Zero tak miss super weekend 2, then I would say mesti diorang title contender juga. But it is what it is lah kan, diorang pun miss out and all that. So dukun-dukun dah start buat kerja. Dukun siapa? Dukun Thailand ke, dukun Vietnam ke, dukun Indo ke, semua ada lah kan. Pacu say the bottom half very exciting, racing for the last 3-4 slot to see final. Last 3 to 4 slot. Actually last 2 slot je lah, sebab Onyx dengan NFT je lah. So it is 2 slot je dekat bawah. Untuk Yangon dengan V Gaming dah confirm out lah. So yeah, so of course yang tu dekat race dekat atas kan, race dekat bawah pun is very exciting, which is race dekat bawah tim Malaysia takkan terlibat. Paling max pun lah kan, I will put Aracurio. Paling maximum Aracurio terlibat. Tapi like what we talked about yesterday in terms of like the probability of the performance lah kan, tim yang mengumpul 100 lebih point dalam sehari is normally team yang, if you can get that, you are those teams yang memang duduk dekat atas lah kan. So teams dekat bawah like outside of 10 kan, it's like what, only BN United, and then that one only Dewa, and then after that totally hamba. It's all the triple digits is all up there kan, all the triple digits up there. So that's why the kebarangkalian untuk the triple digit ada dekat bawah ni rendah. So kalau ada somebody, kalau kita nak kata, oh Onyx or NFT dapat a triple digit dekat bawah, dia bukan setakat triple digit kau. Dia orang kena like because GD pun akan gerak juga. So dia orang kena triple digit yang lebih sikit. So for them to chase GD yang pun akan dapat point juga, I still think it's a bit hard lah. My hunch is that I think at the end of the day, Onyx dengan NFT still akan out. Mungkin Onyx like kejar kau sekarang ni lah kan. But just look at this. The gap tu is like still ada gap like 6 point, not 6 point, 11 point gap sekarang ni dengan GD. Even that pun mungkin dia kena ada 12 point because of tiebreaker. I'm not too sure, tak go in detail macam tu. But I think GD mungkin dapat lebih banyak ni lah kan chicken, mungkin lah, I'm not too sure. Tapi diorang kena ada like 12 point. So 12 point is bunyi dia tak banyak, tapi masalahnya diorang macam macam ni. So I think Onyx, okay ni gut feel lah kan. My gut feel is that Onyx dengan NFT still akan out. Still. Lepas tengok semalam Onyx pun like buat like especially dekat Miraman tu, I don't know why diorang macam diorang play passive tu okay lah, faham lah kan, but I don't know why diorang macam boleh molly diri sendiri all that, which is misteri-misteri kehidupan, sedangkan diorang dalam pengejaran untuk top 16. It's not like you have things to lose tau. Sama dengan NFT juga. NFT again is very very poor performance malam, very passive. I don't know what they're doing lah kan. So putting them down there jugalah kan. It's very passive. I mean, diorang boleh kutip lebih banyak penyingkiran point, which is diorang perlukan. And like I said semalam masa aku cast lah kan, NFT, if I can send a message to NFT lah kan, team macam NFT, you got nothing to lose. Kalau dia sampai dekat tempat tu, dia langgar and then dia macam passive lah kan, why you so afraid? You got nothing to lose. Kalau kalah, you still going out. Kalau menang, you have a chance to go to the next round lah kan. So might as well NFT macam okay lah, just put it all out, go all in lah kan. Like kalah lah, it's okay, because you're gonna lose anyway. What's the worst thing that can happen? Apakah benda paling teruk boleh berlaku pada NFT? Nothing else. Dia dah in the worst case situation, which is dia orang dekat bottom 4 dah. So you might as well go for it, might as well try lah kan. This is true lah kan. You might as well just maybe you might get lucky, land headshots banyak-banyak lah kan, and then you might win fight. Oh, kita menang fight, dapat 4 point macam tu. So why not lah kan. So yeah, so this is something yang to me macam kenapa that level of passiveness lah kan, for NFT especially, which I don't get it lah. But yesterday semalam pun like production pun ada tanya juga kita orang, like kita sembang behind the scenes lah kan, like do you think APG boleh lepas ke tak? For me, yes, APG pun boleh lepas. So kalau APG boleh lepas, Zikra boleh lepas, because why? The gap is just too far. Even before start show semalam, 170 point tu, I think APG pun akan lepas juga. So kita pun ada buat, it was easy for me to answer on the spot lah kan. Dia orang tanya je, I said yes. And remember yesterday pun kita ada buat like this masa pre-show pun kita ada buat this perkiraan, whereby APG maybe 16, maybe out semua calculation kita meletakkan APG ke arah 16 as of yesterday lah kan. So I think they will lepas, tapi 16 it will be just nice for APG. Mark my words, tengok nanti. APG still boleh pecah untuk Onyx NFT. Pakcik Hussein dekat show mana APG tak main, APG tak lepas, Pakcik Hussein dekat show mana? Pakcik Hussein, hello dah, hello Pakcik Hussein, hello APG tak main, hello. Pakcik Hussein dekat alternate universe lah kan. Dia macam kalau Marvel tu dia ada multiverse, Pakcik Hussein dekat dia punya multiverse lah tu. Salah satu timeline di mana APG diorang tengah main lah pada this super weekend lah kan. Dia ada dekat multiverse yang lain. Syamdulillah, possible ke TS tak layak grandfather? So I knew that this is coming kan. Yeah, it will be the common question. tak possible. TS akan lepas 100%. APG in danger? Yes and no. Tapi kita dah kira semalam, I don't think so diorang akan lepas. I don't think so diorang akan drop lah. I think diorang akan stay. The only can catch up to APG if secret slightly possible for Onyx and NFT. They only can catch up to APG. Yeah, paling pun APG, but I don't think so. No. Because what the record kita cakap lah kan. Semua team yang dapat 100 poin ke atas semuanya premium team. Tak ada like and dia bukan like 100 ke atas saja tau. They need like what 120 above 100. Okay, I just gave a rough calculation yesterday like 120 above 120 to 130. So team mana je dapat 120 ke atas, semuanya dekat atas. Everybody dekat sini. So that means it's all premium teams. It's all like, kalau kau dapat, kau memang sepatutnya ada dekat atas before this lah kan. So the probability untuk diorang dapat 120 ke atas untuk kejar APG tu is very low. Lepas kita buat all the pengiraan semalam, my jangkaan is that APG akan ada dekat 16. Yeah, so bila kita letak APG dekat 16, meaning that okay, it still can swap between GD, Onyx and NFT lah kan. This one still can swap. So somebody boleh potong APG at the other day. Tapi lepas the trade off semua point and they cancel out each other apa semua, I still think APG akan paling pun 16. Paling 16. If not 15, 16 lah. Paling macam tu. Pengulas TS lepas ke Grand Final, the only chance kena tenang keluar if semua tim bawah TS potong TS. Sangat-sangat susah. Yeah, it's almost impossible. It's almost illogical. Sebab like what I say, like the 100 over points tu, 120 and above, semuanya ada dekat atas. Macam NFT handout infinity sekali tu. NFT, oh yeah, which is they need to show more of that lah kan. Instead of like just like yeah, there was that one time diorang dapat menang fight yang baik and it was against Infinity, lawan dengan Infinity. Yang tu sangat baik. Other than that, it's like they need more of that tau. They need more of that. Diorang ada 2 hari lagi. Kalau diorang buat macam tu, maybe diorang boleh lepas. Yeah, maybe. But diorang perlukan lebih daripada tu lah. It's bukan sekali tu je lah. Grand Final Point reset ke macam mana? Grand Final Point reset lah macam biasa. Habis Upin, yang V Gaming dah 2 APG, jika dipotong dah 3 tak layak, tinggal NFT atau Onyx yang mungkin tak layak. APG jika dipotong dah 3 yang tak layak, tinggal NFT atau Onyx. Kalau potong then lagi 1 slot je lah. Of course. Dah makan Alisha Humaira? Belum lagi. So far all Team Malaysia and Vietnam lepas ke Grand Finals. Yeah, Team Malaysia we already know. Because the only risk is yang orang bincangkan is secret lah kan. Tapi secret kita dah make all, kita buat semua perkiraan, secret memang lepas pergi Grand Final, so that's alright. But for Vietnam, well, except for V Gaming, except for V Gaming. So yang lain-lain semua, siapa lagi after Bian Chicken tu that, okay, diorang dah seal lah. Selagi diorang tak chicken tadi tu, diorang ada a little bit of risk untuk jatuh bawah, little bit lah. Tapi lepas diorang chicken tu, that's like, okay, gone. That's why bila aku cakap, Onyx is looking at BN juga and saying that, okay, they are one of the possible untuk drop sebelum diorang chicken. One of the possible. Walaupun low possible tapi high, tapi ada possibility. One of the possible to drop. Lepas tu diorang dah dapat chicken, and then the moment diorang dapat chicken tu dah like, oh, okay, that's it. Hey Aman, what's up? Thank you 30 star. Good morning. Masih lagi pagi 11:07 minit. Thank you Aman untuk 30 star. Semoga diorang rezeki. Thank you so much. Terima kasih. Thank you. V Gaming pula lupa pula. Nampak sangat. I know right. No. I understand. It's overly focused dekat Geek Fam. I understand. I understand. Sampai tim-tim lain semua tak nampak dah. I understand. Have to be neutral like me, you know. Semua tak kisah. I'm performance based. Tiba. Tak ada kroni dekat sini. So Evos, masa aku tanya Sinyo, cakap, congratulations Sinyo. So now jacket size M please. And then dia macam, oh, ada jacket ke? And then it's like, I had to show him like yang Tokopedia punya tu lah kan. Ni jacket dia apa? And it's like, oh, this Didi pun tak dapat. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you are there. Come on, kan. Ni buat-buat kan. Mentah-mentah dah dapat sukses, terus lupa dah aku punya roda kesyikinan yang syikinkan dia tu dapat nombor 1. These people lah. These people. Orang-orang macam ni nak kena rotan nanti. Nakui Raza, thank you jadi follower yang baru. So set for V-Gaming, juara tak ke mana Hafiz? Ya, juara Vietnam tapi tak lepas langsung. So, I mean the Celtic Rangers story. So looks like either Celtic or Rangers is out lah. Rangers lah Celtic is still in lah. Bodek hadiah lu support Crony kan, tapi dia tak bagi. Dia buat oh ada jaket ke? Ada jaket ni ke? Alah, okay fine. It's like fine. Kan, buat pula. Dah kira Razak, Champions C Final boleh ke PMGC ke? Champions C Final boleh. Boleh sebab C Final ada 3 slot. 1, 2, 3. So memang boleh pergi PMGC lah. Kalau nak tanya Champion Liga, kalau actually that word is for Champion Liga, then yes, Champion Liga pun dapat slot pergi PMGC. So ada 4 slot total. Okay, so Izzat, kesimpulan untuk hari pertama, jarak antara Dracula dan Geek lain macam masing-masing kat bawah. Pegang tangan, BFF lah kan. Pegang tangan dan BFF. Bukan ni. Super weekend. Ya, pegang tangan BFF is like 4 point je beza. Diorang beza but of course Vampire one thing lah kelebihan diorang is that diorang boleh dapat elimination point. Diorang dapat like what? 6, 9, 11. Compare dengan Geek is 3. Kan? So Vampire diorang memang boleh fight. So diorang boleh dapat this elimination point which is good untuk Vampire lah kan. So diorang boleh dapat ni. Interesting. Cuma V-Gaming ada slot C Final next season kan. Apis, tiada pengumuman pasal apa-apa slot ke C Final next season. Tiada Okay. Tiada pengumuman berkenaan dengan apa-apa slot ke C Final untuk next season. Maksudnya tak adalah setakat ni. So kita dah sampai kepada like what, hari yang ke ni lah kan. Still tak ada apa lagi. So I think C Final memang tak ada direct slot. Mungkin semua kena lawan balik ataupun mungkin dia tukar format. I don't know yet. Benda-benda ni semua tak tahu lagi. But memang tak ada pengumuman slot direct kepada C Final punya slot. Setakat ni tak ada. So yeah. So there is still ada tempat kosong dekat situ lah. Vampire and Geek new BFF kan Hussein. Yeah, that was EVOS, now Vampire. Dulu EVOS dengan Vampire. Ya, sekarang ni Vampire dengan Geek. Ni semua Papa punya shikin lah ni, punya pasal lah ni. Kalau bukan sebab Papa punya shikin ni tak jadilah macam tu. Diorang punya BFF dia. Tapi tengok dari keseluruhan total damage antara Dracula dan Geek hampir rapat. Total damage lah Oh, I didn't notice the total damage tadi. Tapi okay, interesting. That means kalau total damage rapat, Vampire punya ROI untuk damage yang dia keluar tu, diorang lebih berbaloi lah kan. Diorang lebih macam, you know, macam bak kata tag lah Maybelline kan, because you're worth it lah kan. So ROI diorang lebih tinggi compare dengan Geek. So Geek dapat 3 mata penyikiran je. Kalau dia kalau dapat keluar damage as much as Vampires, kalau dekat-dekat lah pun, that means banyak kena KS ataupun banyak tak boleh add. So macam bak kata saya mungkin hari pertama tak ada luck. I mean, what can you say lah kalau orang guna the luck element lah kan. So kalau orang play the luck card, then it's very hard to justify. But I don't know. Kalau kita just zoom in kepada Geek Fam punya scenario lah kan. Looking for another new bestie in C, Pakcik Hussein. Ya, lepas ni Pakcik Hussein lah pula cari bestie. Tiba. Bestie ke? Tapi kalau kita nak kata what's wrong with Geek Fam, to be honest, I don't know. Because why diorang banyak keluar awal. Okay lah, but if I were to zoom in lagi sikit kan, what I feel about Geek Fam performance malam adalah #Damroot Esports nombor 1. Kita baru cerita pasal benda ni hari tu lah kan. #Damroot Esports and it's happening. And the problem is that kalau kita ingat like the last Iranga contohnya lah kan, yang tu sangat obvious for me lah kan. I don't know why Damroot dia macam pergi seorang-seorang, Dia bawa bagi tu, dia macam langgar tim mana tah. Dia macam pergi seorang-seorang, pergi langgar tim tu, and then it's like mati konyol macam tu. I don't know dia tahu tim tu ada ke tak dekat situ lah kan. But in either way, apa-apa, yang mana-mana senario pun, Damrut biasanya dia akan like the jenis yang duduk belakang, and then like somebody else pergi scout ke, cari position ke apa, lepas tu dia akan follow up daripada situ lah kan. Ataupun dia bagi cover fire ke, whatever it is lah kan. Tapi semalam like ada instances yang macam dia pergi seorang-seorang, and then you know lah kan, we talk about this lah kan. Damrut Esports, dia pergi seorang-seorang, and then dia mati, and then there goes Geek Fam, and then I'm like, okay dah, Damrut dah KO, Geek Fam tak pergi jauh ni this round. So yeah, and it's true enough lah kan, Geek Fam memang tak pergi jauh. Yes, it was their best performance 6-2 lah kan, out of the entire day. Tapi it's not good enough sebab dia orang banyak loss pada last round. Then Geek Fam memang tak pergi jauh. So I'm not too sure apa yang jadi dekat Geek Fam semalam. So the only one thing yang aku boleh bagi kesimpulan lah kan, Team RRQ so siapa nak BFF dengan RRQ? Tak ada setakat ni. Nerpeko punya kawan baik. So kesimpulan aku untuk Geek Fam semalam adalah, especially pasal last game lah kan, bila kita dah sampai tu game ke-5 yang tu agak obvious for me lah kan. I think is that they just lost the mental game lah. Because bila Damrut buat macam tu, is as far as aku tahu, or as far as aku dah observe, yang tu bukan diorang punya game plan. Diorang punya game plan bukan macam tu. Diorang punya game plan is okay, someone else pergi depan, pergi scout ke, cari position ke, lepas tu Damrut akan bagi cover, akan follow up lepas tu. And that one works well untuk diorang sebab Damrut Esports jugalah kan. And itu work well untuk diorang. So I don't know, yang ni adalah misteri kehidupan lah. Agak misteri kehidupan. So I think it's memang ada problem dengan Geek punya mentality untuk the last game tu lah. Diorang like oh lost it, screw this lah kan. It's like screw this lah, screw this game, kita look for next day. Something like that lah kan. Diorang macam screw this game, misteri Nusantara apa-apa semua rasa it's like why do you do that lah kan. It's like mati konyol macam tu. So that's what I think about Damrut lah kan. Bukan Damrut, about Geek Fam in general. Adalah Kruger, thank you jadi follower yang baru. So Izzat, walaupun EVOS Reborn bukan top 1, tapi overall summary dia tapau semua. Yes, but because diorang punya overall standing, but because team dekat bawah tu dah makin jauh. Okay, Infinity is outlier lah kan, tapi Face Clan double, Face Clan dengan BTR hampir double dia punya point. This is sangat menyeramkan. And korang tak nak team macam Face Clan and BTR cucuk belakang, because these dua team sekarang ni hangat, hot, berapi, spicy, semua. Face Clan memang dah hot sejak daripada minggu yang kedua. BTR kita tahu diorang ni jenis I don't know diorang ni macam mana, tapi diorang kalau the last week tu diorang akan meletup, and they are tengah meletuping. Diorang tengah meletuping. So EVOS memang kena jaga. Hari ni ada kebarangkalian, ada possibility, ada kebarangkalian hari ni EVOS akan kena potong. Hari ni I do think so. Okay, benda ni now is kind of getting obvious lah kan. Tapi masa pre-show aku dah done claim sekejap. Aku dah kata I think BTR will do the letupan. So they are tengah meletup sekarang ni on the last week. BTR duk laga dengan EVOS lagi lah, EVOS risau. I know right, and it is diorang punya diorang punya El Clasico lah kan dekat diorang punya El Clasico dekat ni lah kan, dekat Indonesia. Because the microball connection and all that lah kan. So I'm pretty sure diorang punya conversation dekat sana is like, korang boleh kalah dekat mana-mana team pun, korang tak boleh kalah dengan BTR. You know, it's like the local rivalry lah kan. So dia akan bagi lebih banyak pressure. The fact that BTR diorang tengah perform, diorang tengah hangat, diorang dapat 2 kali ganda point daripada apa yang EVOS kutip semalam. Lagi satu round like this, one more like this, satu je like this, fam, BTR akan catat EVOS. And I think that will happen today. Hari ni BTR akan catat EVOS. EVOS kemungkinan akan turun. Yeah. Ada soalan betul ke REITs guna cheat? Adalah REITs tu aku tak kenal lah kan. Kalau Rift tu for sure tak lah. Dia terlalu power untuk cheat kot. Alisha Ubaira, thank you for 100 stars. Terima kasih 100 stars. Semoga doakan rezeki Alisha dan sentiasa ceria selalu. Terima kasih Alisha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much Alisha. Cak Mini Love. Cak Mama ni, we saw how BTR too soon for 2 games yesterday, but they still top the chart at the end of the day. I know, right? Because their first 2 games is like bam. It's the same case with Face Clan lah kan. So if we look at Face Clan juga, kalau kita tengok Face Clan is also like the first 2 games is meh, and then like game 3 is like okay lah kan. After that, diorang meletup. It's basically diorang buat the reverse tau. It's like Face Clan and BTR, diorang somewhat like the reverse. Kan, diorang somewhat like the reverse. And then you have DX yang somewhere in between. Dia macam, okay, yang ini is like yang ini is like and then the rest is like, oh, that's not bad. So it's like, and then DX is in between. So it's like funny lah kan. So it's like, macam diorang macam trade off. Like, okay, you take the first half, you take the middle. You take the first half, you take the second half, and then you take like somewhere in between. It's like this top teams diorang macam tu. Diorang macam, okay, you take that one, you take starting, you take last, and then yang lain-lain semua you take somewhere in between. Sama macam tu lah kan. I don't know, so it just so happened. But that is how it is lah kan. It's like the points tu akan tarik here and there, and that is how it works lah kan. You kind of like in a different theory, dalam satu theory like you kind of like tarik point daripada each other macam tu. Azhar Alami, rasa hari ni EVOS akan jatuh sebab gayat sangat, tambah-tambah last week. Ya, aku pun rasa macam tu juga. Aku rasa yang today is the day yang mungkin team macam BTR akan catas. I still think BTR will do the letupan and diorang akan fight dekat atas. Saya Face Clan lah. Infinity might be today juga. Mungkin hari ni pun hari Infinity. Mungkin. Ada kepada kalian? I do think so. I think Infinity is also like one of those second half teams. Tapi second half diorang is like very the boom lah. So I think Infinity pun ada possibility pun akan main dekat atas today. Rasa Jam, hello, what's up? Lama tak nampak Rasa Jam. Selamat kembali, hello. So kena ambil EVOS untuk challenge today. Then I will lose. I'm still sticking with BTR. Today's challenge, I'm still sticking with BTR. Kita bukan lalang United, okay. So I'm still sticking with BTR. Masih lagi, my gut feel is still untuk BTR. I think BTR is still going to do the business hari ni. So I think BTR will do the business all the way at this point. That's the point, Bawah. Nah. I want. She's allowed to change her answer, no problem. She's allowed to, but I'm not going to be lalang United. Tiba lah kan. Tak akan jadi lalang United. Wah, Faizal ada peluang ke TS ke Grand Final? Ada, 100%. Okay, daripada Izzat Eats, besar atau tidak peluang untuk tim Malaysia menang Liga dan sebab? Okay, yang ni is probably a bigger conversation lah kan. So dia kata tim Malaysia. So tim Malaysia melibatkan like 3 lah kan. So TS tak main. So it's like okay, tolak tepi lah kan. So ada lagi 3. Nafas Liput, thank you jadi follower yang baru. Okay, so 3. So kita go one by one dulu lah kan. So 4 rivals. Ada peluang tak untuk diorang menang? Actually ada je. It's just bagi aku 4 rivals is bukan masalah 4 rivals tau. Macam 4 rivals themselves is okay. Kan, 4 rivals themselves is okay. The problem is team lain makin kuat. Itu je. I can tell you that. This is for 4 rivals. The problem is team lain makin kuat. Itu saja. That's all. Kan? If you tolak tepi team lain, adakah 4 rivals boleh jadi juara? Boleh jadi juara Liga. The problem is team lain makin kuat. That's all. That's why aku macam makin tepi 4 rivals. Performa spotlight tak on them by looking at face and BTR. True. But so far Papa Mas, daripada 2 minggu kita dah tengok. Okay, kalau specifically untuk face lah kan, dah 2 minggu kita tengok banyak spotlight dekat diorang, tapi still diorang tak drop. Still diorang tak drop. Still diorang strong. Kan? So I don't think diorang akan ada masalah gayat for now, at least. Tak nampak diorang ada masalah gayat. So I think diorang still akan continue on the high. Diorang boleh do the comeback. Now katakan kalau FaZe Clan menang liga, it is the biggest comeback story of a pemenang for this season, for liga lah kan. Rasa TS layak tak ke grand pada Azik? Layak. Jawapan panjang boleh tengok stream 2 hari yang lepas, tak pun boleh tengok dekat YouTube. Kita ada jawapan panjang dah jawapan panjang 1 jam kita dah bagi tahu kenapa. Nafas dia pun Geek Fam Axis masih boleh potong e-boss ke? Geek Fam Axis ya boleh lah. Tadi kita dah cakap dah 1 sampai 7 boleh. Interview semalam kenapa sis Jenny for both English and BM ada isu technical ke? Okay. So kita change topic sekejap lah actually for that one dia tak ada masalah technical, but production wanted to interview as many expose. That's what I heard lah kan semalam. Dia orang nak interview as many players as possible or as many teams as possible. So kalau kita tengok the English kan, balik-balik siapa? Zero, Y2K, and then you get the Yangon guys. Yangon guys pun dah tak main. And then bayangkan lah kan, the regulars tak main. So Secret tak main. Yangon guys tak main. Either the manager tu, apa tak nama dia dah, not even memorable for me, tak main. And then you have Zero pun tak main. So you have 3 dah out dah. So from production standpoint, siapa je akan interview balik? Takkan balik-balik Pasha every game lah kan. Pasha and Sane, 2 je choice. Yang lain semua is like you don't really see them interview. Ya QB I think once lah kan. And then other than that, mungkin sebab language barrier. Joker maybe lah kan. And but then again, maybe it's language barrier. And then diorang punya basically choice is limited lah kan. So diorang choose untuk like okay, kita since those teams macam kita pun dah tak ada Zero or and then balik-balik pun tengok muka Zero, I think production mungkin pun dah bosan lah kan. Dia tak cukup variety. So they decide untuk like okay, let's open it up. Let's cut across BM dengan English, and then at least kita open up like more variety untuk diorang interview. Dia boleh interview lebih banyak players. Dia boleh interview the rest of team Malaysia, for the other 4 rivals ke, the other Geek Fam ke kan. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's just more of that lah. It's just a production punya thing. It's not a technical issue. Yeah, it's disengajakan. English try lah interview Logan, especially Infinity kau tak perform. True also lah. But sometimes it's the teams yang tak nak interview tau. Yeah, sometimes they request, they say that okay, we interview the players, and then if the manager, kalau manager kata no, kita punya players tak fokus, sama ada the manager takes the interview ataupun coach takes the interview, ataupun dia akan cakap no, kita tak nak kacau team player kita. So diorang kena masuk lobby, and then diorang kena like bincang-bincang and all that lah kan. So maybe diorang macam okay, manager if because manager ada power, if manager says no, dia tak nak team dia interview, then production tak boleh kacau dah, because diorang yang bertanding. So manager ada ultimate power untuk say no. So if manager says no, then diorang kena back to somebody else lah. So those nice people je. That's why balik-balik kita tengok analyst yang interview, manager yang interview. It's because like players diorang nak bagi diorang fokus. So maybe that's why Logan doesn't get much lah kan. Yeah, Infinity good comma English kalau tak silap. At least for Logan we saw. But Infinity maybe diorang pun tak doing well. Diorang tengok macam 26 points je kan. So maybe manager diorang pun kata no interview. Yeah, team still tolak. It's possible. I'm not saying it was, but it's possible that team still tolak. Yeah, they have the power to tolak. So looking at their performance malah, I think Infinity, if I'm the manager pun, I'll be like, oh, this kind of performance, no lah, you interview orang lain lah. Let's focus on our game. Management Infinity pun okay English, ada awet tu. But maybe dia sendiri pun nak focus on the team squad. I don't know. It's their own choice at the end of the day lah. Okay, but yeah, coming back to Izzat punya ni, Izzat lain yang tu Izzat lain, yang ni Izzat lain kan. It's different account kan. It's different orang kan. So 4 rivals yang tu. And then the next is Geek Fam. So now Geek Fam untuk kejar kejuaraan. Because apa tahu? Okay, I want to say yes, I want to say no pun ada juga. So kalau nak kata, okay, point wise, yes, diorang boleh. But performance wise, this is the part yang I don't know about Geek Fam. This is the part yang I don't know. I'll be honest. Okay, Papa Muas. Okay, Papa Muas, kita kena tanya kroni dulu. So Papa Muas, what do you think? Tolak kronism Tolak kronism, let's be realistic. Geek Fam untuk jadi juara. Tengok team lain around tu pun kena consider juga. Considering team lain around how they are performing all in. Tolak tepi kronism. What do you think, Papa Mas? I want to hear it from you about Geek Fam jadi juara liga. This one is tough. Yang ni aku rasa tough because ini tough. Nak kata Geek Fam ada do the gig moment. Ya, day 2, day 3 Diorang late starter lah kan. Macam day 2, day 3 tiba-tiba diorang boleh meletup with like 3 chicken satu hari and all that nonsense lah kan. But you have to consider juga BTR and Face Clan BTR is doing the ngeprank, Face Clan is doing the dukun. So okay, so Pawas, just remember Geek pernah buat 200 lebih point dalam Grand Final MYSG. But you don't have Infinity, you don't have Face Clan, you don't have BTR dalam 2 tahun. So I don't know. Azad, Geek boleh, but kena reset their mentality after one bad day. Yeah, that's one. Daripada Azad, dia rasa strongly untuk mentality Geek Fam. I don't know. Kalau somebody ask me a straightforward question, yes or no, right now, sekarang ni lah kan, right now, I would say no. Kalau, because the problem is, one thing is, of course, their own problem juga lah kan, siapa suruh tak perform semalam? That's one thing. Satu lagi problem adalah, BTR and Face Clan is on a high right now. Diorang tengah on a high. How are you going to beat these two teams yang tengah betul-betul on the roll right now? Infinity can do the gig kan? Infinity can do the gig juga. So macam mana kita nak jatuhkan team-team yang tengah betul-betul on the high sekarang ni for Geek Fam? So I think it's, kalau straightforward answer, mungkin I'll put it lebih kepada a no lah kan. Bapak Mas, banyak moment Geek boleh boom, tiba-tiba just need that one good game. That is the part yang macam I make me really think hard lah kan. Last game a bit nice, so hopefully momentum dapat bawa to today. So Papa Mas, you are still optimistic lah kan? You're still optimistic pasal Geek Fam punya chances untuk menang ni, untuk menang liga. I'm giving the like, okay, tutup mata, fikir dengan dalam. Kalau ask me, yes or no, jangan bagi maybe, just give me a yes or no. Aku lebih ke arah no. I'll answer a yes or no as a no. Unfortunately, and this is just being realistic lah. Lepas tengok performance dah, I really don't know what they were doing. It's the worst performance of Geek Fam in a long time, at least. Yeah. Kalau semalam memang all the way to sebenarnya payah nak come back lah kan. Pas malam, it's like what, just 10 points out of 5 games. So adik pun kata no. Okay, so I think adik pun fikir lama tu lah kan, sebab jawapan tu tak keluar dengan cepat. It's like bila tanya je and everyone's like, oh ya, bagi jawapan terus. Adik pun ambil masa. So it could be, yeah, so adik pun fikir lama ni lah kan. Papa Was, kalau menang liga maybe not, but boleh fight for top 3. Yeah, so kita punya debate is about menang liga. Top 3 then yeah, but that top 3 is like just you enjoy the prize money je lah. You don't even enjoy the glory of people mentioning you, because who remembers the number 3 in liga? I don't even remember PMPL MYSG siapa nombor 3 by now. Liga lah, liga. I don't even remember by now. So yeah, it's just to enjoy the prize money je lah. So Papa Mas starting to be realistic lah kan. So maybe not juga. Yeah, so answer looks like maybe not. Axis lagi lah. Okay, Axis to me, dorang lose team lah. Dorang lose team. Even weekday pun dorang lose team. And walaupun kita boleh kata like 1 to 7 still has a chance secara nombornya, secara matematiknya, yes, ada chance untuk pergi untuk dapat juara liga, but I would say as a no jugalah. I don't think so untuk jadi juara liga still. I mean kalau Geek Fam kita boleh debate, diorang dapat 10 point yesterday. Axis not that far juga, 29 point. I think it's a straight up no lah. No juga lah. Geek Boom macam day 3 Grand Final MYSG, team top lain akan koyak Papa Mas. Even if they boom on day 3 macam Grand Final MYSG, it is still a top 3 finish lah, I think. Kan? Even if they boom the day 3, still a top 3 finish. Papa Mas, Axis dah tak ada that aura kat Sunhawk, RQ dah lock dia orang kat situ. True, yeah, that's right. So, remember Sunhawk yesterday? Like, I need to open back this. Kita kena buka balik the Sunhawk semalam. Sekejap, mana Sunhawk? Where is... Okay, this is Sunhawk. Okay, ni before. And to see balik macam circle first ke circle second? Circle second. Okay, Axis eliminated. So, we need to see map balik lah Kau tengok map balik. Okay, kita tengok map lah Just tengok map ni. So, circle dekat atas. Zone dekat atas, dekat tengah lah kan, dekat kawasan bootcamp. Apa yang RQ buat dekat Sami? What is RQ doing dekat Sami? Now, Sami dan juga kawasan keliling dia lah kan, is Axis punya drop spot. Itu adalah tempat dia orang. Lepas tu zone dekat atas. Apakah logik RQ untuk pergi Sami? There's no logic untuk RQ pergi Sami, melainkan dorang sengaja nak cari Axis. RQ drop Camp Charlie rasa yes. If I don't mistaken, dorang drop Camp Charlie juga. So obviously they know that Sami is Axis punya tempat. Dorang tak pernah tukar. So the fact that dorang pergi daripada Camp Charlie, pergi to Sami, which is on the left side, padahal zone tu, even the first circle, kalau kita nak kata the first circle lah kan, first circle pun is still atas. Camp Charlie, Sami langsung tak ada dalam circle. Muhammad Aziz sihat tak? Halo, sihat walafiat. Halo, harap korang semua pun sihat juga. Harap Arif Aziz pun sihat juga. Tak ada sebab kenapa diorang nak pergi Sami. The only sebab diorang pergi Sami adalah sengaja cari Axis, sebab diorang tahu dalam kepala diorang Axis ada 20%, 30%. Ada. Diorang dah pegang banyak. Kalau tengok timing, diorang dah pegang banyak, and then diorang still maybe main-main dekat sini sebab diorang biasa rotate lambat. Dan sebab kenapa diorang rotate lambat, diorang tak nak jumpa dengan tim lain, obviously. Diorang akan rotate lambat lah kan. Maybe diorang nak first sequence. Yes, itu sahaja sebabnya. Sebab diorang nak first aid. Sebab diorang tahu Axis akan pegang first aid. That's the thing. Axis should be prepared for any possibility. It's the last week you see. I agree with you, Mamalin. This is something that they are not prepared. Diorang tak bersedia. Because tak ada orang pernah cari diorang dekat Sami. Now RQ jadi diorang punya jiran, knows that okay, healing game is worth it. It's worth berbaloi healing game. Siapa yang pegang first aid? Axis. Pergi situ, oh Axis ada lagi. Let's try to take them out. And then diorang berjaya take them out. Berjaya take them out, diorang dapat the first aid and diorang dah kumpul. And then diorang move on and then diorang place higher. Harap tim Malaysia nombor 1 Super Weekend. Ilham harapkan begitu juga. Bawah, rasanya RQ kot yang ada 39% tapi hampir main heal. Yeah, maybe. I miss that moment lah, kayak ada 39. But yeah, we haven't seen. Kita tak pernah tengok RQ main healing before this. Yeah, kita tak pernah tengok. So maybe diorang pun like not used to main healing. Like diorang tahu, okay, Axis pegang tu, diorang tahu nak cari Axis, diorang boleh menang fight. Firepower diorang kuat, tak dinafikan. Dengan Nerpeco and all that is strong. Terminator diorang. But bila main healing diorang tak reti. Ya, diorang dapat kumpul like a lot of persons. I'm sure diorang dapat daripada Axis banyak. Tapi mungkin diorang tak reti main. So diorang tak adalah kata premium spot dekat placement lah kan. Tapi diorang okay spot dekat placement. So Taufik rasa lepas ni Axis akan lebih bersedia. Yeah, definitely. Kalau tak RQ akan buat benda yang sama. So lebih bersedia macam mana, I don't know. Maybe move away lebih cepat, I don't know. So kita tengok macam mana lah hari ni punya gameplay. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense lah kan. Melainkan memang RQ nak cari Axis untuk dapat first aid. Itu je. RQ kat PMPL Indonesia tak main healing. Diorang banyak kali pacak tengah. So that means diorang tak reti lah main healing. Tapi diorang just tukar. RQ ada benda sangat nak mainkan. Not really lah kan. Diorang sama in the middle of the table. Diorang dekat tengah-tengah table. Can we just review this again? So RQ for overall standing. Oh, not really. Yeah. Diorang ada dekat bawah. Because diorang miss first Super Weekend. Correct. So, diorang pun desperado untuk points supaya Onyx maybe tak potong diorang. Onyx and GD tak maybe potong diorang. So, okay. Understandable diorang do the desperate move which is cuma main healing dekat sana. Tak menjadi, but it was itu satu attempt daripada diorang yang fine. And benda tu telah melumpuhkan Axis. So, diorang punya map yang boleh kumpul paling banyak point diorang sekarang ni dari kelemahan, which is RQ. So kalau benda tu jadi lagi hari ni, then lagilah dia akan effect chances diorang untuk dapat kejuaraan liga kan. So Taufik konspirasi RQ langkah nak bagi EVOS masuk PMGC. Wow. Amin. Axis bukanlah a big threat sangat lah kan. But RQ, okay, RQ to be fair, RQ pun ada agenda diorang sendiri. RQ pun agenda is diorang tak nak bottom 4. So diorang pun ada agenda sendiri. So diorang pun, as a player, yes, as a viewer kita tengok macam, yeah, you might be able to be okay. Tapi as a player, diorang pun diorang tak nak leave it to the risk lah kan. Diorang tak nak leave it to the risk. So diorang pun like, okay, we just go for it. And yeah, diorang still cari whatever jalan untuk kumpul point. And diorang still buat apa yang patut buat lah. Which is kalau caranya untuk dapatkan point daripada Axis is a strategy. By all means, fair game, fair play. So like what Mama Lin cakap lah kan, Axis need to be prepared yang orang akan buat macam ni untuk diorang. It is the last week. Everyone is desperate untuk point. Ini adalah desperado moment untuk tim-tim yang main dekat Super Weekend. For a lot of teams lah kan. RQ paling lemah dekat sana daripada PMPL Indonesia lagi. So well, try to get as much points, dapat ratakan Axis awal. So I guess that's their punya best bet lah. Waterfall sekarang ada team yang main Super Weekend 3, Taufik. Ni lah Onyx dengan NFT lah yang main Super Weekend yang ketiga. So yeah, so that is the only explanation untuk diorang. Other than that, it's like no reason. But yeah, but that makes sense lepas kita tengok dia orang dekat nombor 15 lah. Air dah habis dah pula. Yeah. So other than that, okay, kita back to focusing on yang ni. Other than that, I think Onyx they are actually doing okay-ish, tapi dia orang ada macam loopholes lah kan. So macam loophole dia orang macam the Miramar was the biggest loophole lah. Bayangkan the Miramar tu kalau dia orang tak molotov diri sendiri and do all that nonsense lah kan. At least dia orang adalah something. So at least dia orang ada something. Dia orang would have closed the gap a bit more. Adakah Onyx boleh lepas? I still think not really. 4 rivals on track. You're not 4 rival, but peluang ni harus diorang ambil Isa Putra. Yeah, 4 rivals is okay. Cuma the risau is that team lain makin kuat je. Itu je Isa. My logic is always the best. I know. That's why I win. That's why today we're gonna feed wasabi to Cucu. Kita akan bagi dia makan sushi wasabi. That's why it's going to be sushi wasabi hari ni. That's why. It's going to be sushi wasabi today. That's why I'm going to win. And I'm going to win the next challenge juga. So I'm going to be on a roll. So tunggu nanti. We wait. I will still say BTR akan ada lagi tinggi. Whoever she picks, I don't know yet. Dia boleh tukar jawapannya. If dia nak stick dengan jawapan dia yang asal, by all means, fine. By all means, fine. Silakan. Sang Putra, you're not 4 rival fans. Okay lah. I mean, semuanya ada own opinion lah kan. For me, I'm fairly neutral juga lah kan. Kalau nak kata Evos Crony, senior boba lupa yang dia orang ada jacket. So it's like, okay lah. Then if that's the case, my sanitizer jatuh. But so yeah, if that's the case then okay lah. Then I become neutral again. Tiba. Sebab tak diberi rasuah oleh senior lah kan. Selama je. Bawa lupa pula dia ada jacket. So, other than that, ada notable teams yang lain ke? Notable teams yang lain, let's see. Eagles just be Eagles. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know who they are until now. Seriously. They're all like the team yang macam, oh, they can do okay one round and then it's like total loss and all that. So Eagles just be Eagles lah kan. So I don't really know them. Apa until now I don't really know them lah, to be honest. Sunny Legend Super Weekend 3 ni lebih mendebarkan dari Grand Final. Mendebarkan. Yeah, I think so. I think akan ada comeback element. So yang tu akan menambahkan pendebaran juga Zaini. Ya, rasanya macam tu. So NFT, yeah, we talk about them dah. RQ dah talk. GD is going head to head lah kan. Going head to head dengan siapa tu, Onyx. So it's going to be quite an interesting race. So kalau overall, kalau just the weekend punya point, Onyx dah closing the gap. Diorang ada plus 11 delta daripada segi point pengumpulan. So Onyx, I don't know. I think Onyx might still be bawah lah kot. I don't know. I don't see GD going down. I think diorang akan macam very very close. Tapi Onyx kat bawah kot. Vampire buat apa kat 15? Tu kan tanya kawan baik dia lah, Geek Fam, yang selalu pegang tangan dan sama-sama dekat carta, sama-sama dekat dalam game pun lah kan. Tu kena pegang tangan dia orang tu. Rasa siapa akan buat surprise untuk today? Power Mas. We'll come back to that in a bit. Tapi Paduka Tua, thank you for the share. Muhammad Amar, harap NFT tak dapat banyak points supaya TS lepas final. NFT jauh gila kot. So NFT is not the threat. Tapi TS akan lepas lah. So that to me it's no longer a debate TS akan lepas ke tak lah. TS akan lepas. So don't worry, be happy. Tapi TS, GD, Infinity, DX tak perlu risau tentang league. Mereka perlu all out grand final untuk dapat slot invited C season depan. Ada slot invited C season depan ke Taufik? Can I get a source? Boleh tak dapatkan mana source information tu? Mana source informasi tu Taufik? Can I get a link ke apa ke yang mana source tu lah Sebab as far as I know, tiada pengumuman rasmi lagi berkenaan dengan slot invited C season depan. So Taufik, Kalau ada info tu, can I get a source? Boleh tak bagi link? Kalau jangan bagi PMPL update punya link. That one I'll be like, kalau PMPL update I will just roll eyes. Tapi sumber rasmi ada tak Taufik? I want to see sumber rasmi. Ada tak? Zani aja gini aku tak hairan. Dari apa yang aku nampak, lagi tekanan diorang, lagi tambah padu. Banyak kali dah jadi gini. And that's a good point sebenarnya. So, kalau Papa Mas katalah kan tadi berkaitan dengan soalan Papa Mas, team mana yang mungkin buat surprise? I'll put a gig. Yeah, I'll put a gig buat surprise. So, because kita dah pernah tengok sebelum ni, macam Zaini sendiri pun tak katalah kan, kita pernah tengok sebelum ni yang diorang pernah buat surprise. Tu satu. And then secondly is, yeah, I mean they have just done it lah kan. So kalau dia punya surprise is like what? 2-3 chicken. The surprise mungkin akan datang kalau diorang dapat circle. Kalau diorang macam bam, dapat circle all the time, diorang mungkin boleh surprise. Circle dependent team, possibly. Is it a bad thing? Not really juga lah kan. I mean, if you get the circle, you won't complain. You'll be like, okay, ons. Sangat ons. So, you won't complain kalau dapat circle. For sure. Nobody will complain. Kan? And any opponent can say anything about, kau team kau dapat chicken, so dapat circle kan. And then, team yang dapat chicken tu, whoever is, can go like, so, aku dapat chicken. So, kan. At the end of the day, it's like, so, kan. So, nobody really cares, kan. I mean, nobody really cares if diorang menang dengan chicken. Yeah, nobody really cares. I was like, so, aku dapat chicken. So, kan. It's like, okay, it's fine. So, I will put it as the surprise package. If there's a surprise package today, kalau ada, it will be Geek Fam. I'm putting it as a surprise package. Still. Okay. So, for now, aku still menanti lagi daripada Taufik. So, just your prediction. You thought there must be slot invited C based on last 3 season of PMPLC unless Tencent decide to change the format or something. Okay. So, sekarang dia bagi disclaimer. Prediction Taufik. So tiada sumber rasmi. Okay. Tiada sumber rasmi. You know this is how rumor start lah kan. Orang tak bagi disclaimer, orang just cakap ada slot C nanti. Padahal benda tu tak ada pun. And that is how rumor start. So after clarifying dengan Taufik, so tiada sumber rasmi itu adalah just dia punya prediction. That's why bila aku buat prediction, aku bagi disclaimer. Kalau aku tak sure, I will always keep disclaimer lah kan. If I'm sure, then I will say, okay, I'm very sure. Yeah. So, according to Taufik, just prediction dia. So, dia menjangkakan mungkin ada. My prediction is that tak ada. Yeah. Because bayangkan, how many slots you want to give dekat ni? My prediction is tak ada slot pergi, tak ada direct invite slot. If it doesn't happen now, it won't happen next season. Yeah, because why? Because okay, this is why I say tak ada slot pergi C, direct invite from this format, because then you will not have a balance of countries. Right? So you will not have a balance of countries. That is why for me tak ada direct slot to see next season, because berapa banyak team kita nak bagi from this format. Kalau macam country PMPL sendiri, yeah, everyone's from the same country, so it doesn't matter kan. So it's macam okay. Tapi yang ni tiada direct slot, I wouldn't say it's a dispute lah kan. Tapi dia akan nampak macam alamak, you know, then you need to balance back the numbers of like, then for the qualifier, the qualifier berapa yang qualifier daripada next season punya PMPL, macam mana kita nak agihkan slot? You know, it will be imbalance. Nanti orang akan kata like, oh, at the end of the day you balance back ikut country. So what's the point of dapat direct invite? Kalau kita look at country perspective lah kan, what's the point of bagi direct invite? Because at the end of the day you will balance back the slot for all countries. How are you going to do that? So I think that's why kita takkan ada the direct slot pergi C. Does my explanation make sense? Kan? Kalau make sense, please let me know lah. Kadang-kadang aku berbebel ni, aku tak tahu whether my explanation make sense ataupun tak. Rasa EVOS akan buat kejutan malam ni. Okay, so Amar kata EVOS. Okay, dia akan letak pada EVOS. So Taufik tengah fikir, bila PMGC nak ada format yang betul, sekarang format asyik tukar-tukar. Well, we'll see. Maybe one more season. Maybe one more season next year ke, something like that, second half maybe. Yeah. Oh, Mamali jarang tulis panjang-panjang ni. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. So you're curious with this, does Geek always depend on luck? As said, ada mention yesterday during interview, diorang just tak ada luck semalam. And semua benda pun macam tak jadi and salah when they're playing like normal. Or is it yang tak faham what Sane was saying? What I get was also like, when I heard the interview, was like, oh, semua benda tak jadi. So it feels like dia tak ada jawapan. It could be either way lah kan. Dia tak ada jawapan, team tu tak ada jawapan, ataupun diorang ada jawapan. They have all the answers but they don't want to tell in the interview because you don't want to review your strats lah kan. Yeah, you sometimes don't want to tell in detail. You don't want to review your strats. So you be like, I just give a jawapan yang macam, we don't know what happening. Tapi maybe diorang tahu. So I don't know. It could go either way lah kan. We must think this is also in front of camera. You don't want to review too much to your opponents lah kan. Considering that diorang put title contenders. So if lah kan, if to me, kalau diorang tak tahu, if they don't know what is diorang punya problem, this is where then I will ask the question lah kan, what is Kenji doing? As the coach, you must be able to break down what is diorang punya problem. Players mungkin tak tahu. Okay, I understand from players perspective lah kan. Players perspective is that diorang akan fokus kat dalam game. Diorang tak see the big picture. Diorang focus on diorang punya performance, the team's performance inside the game. But the big picture should be given by the coach. So kalau diorang tak tahu, then the coach it needs to step up untuk give the big picture to the team to say that, okay guys, ni sebenarnya apa yang berlaku. So aku tengok daripada luar, kau punya position tu tak cantik, tu lah dia kan. And whatever it is lah kan. So you should be able to break down benda tu to diorang. So that is where coach memainkan peranan yang penting for me. Even like for me pun is like, that's why I know players will be very focused in game, which is fine. It is their punya job, and it is kita punya job, the behind the scenes people, the support staff, like for me, untuk give the big picture kepada the team to show them like, okay, this is actually what's happening around you. So decision making is up to you in the game, but this is what happening around you. Coach macam dah tak ada rasa. Oh really, Papa Mas? I mean, it's hard to tell because before this pun kita tak nampak dia sangat. I think kita nampak like the last day dia like duduk sebelah player and that's it. But I don't know. Can we verify that somehow? Or can we verify that? I'm curious about that. Can we verify that? Betul kita verify benda tu. Untuk Grand Final berapa slot yang akan ke PLGC? 3 slot. Untuk Liga 1 slot. Nafas. Anyway, Nafas, thank you for the share. And Nafas, thank you jadi follower yang baru juga. So Grand Final 3 slot, Liga 1 slot. Yeah, so that's one. So it could be either way lah kan. So if they really don't know, and then they'll just cakap, oh yeah, kita buat apa pun tak jadi, kita tak ada luck. Then to me that is Geek Fam going down. Because if you don't know what your problem is, how do you know what to fix? Makes sense lah kan? You must always pinpoint, you must always know what is your problem. If you're kalau if they really don't know like, oh kita betul-betul tak tahu, like genuinely tak tahu, it is a major problem. It is very big. That means what? You're depending on luck on the circle. Kalau tak ada circle, then you cannot perform. Ini adalah satu masalah yang sangat besar. So teams always must know what is their problem. That's why for me pun, like for me pun, like I always must know what is the team's problem. Maybe the players sendiri tak tahu because they orang focus in game, which is fine lah kan. They don't see the big picture. But I must always know what is the problem so that when I bagi tahu dekat team, like, okay guys, this is your problem. So kita tahu what's the problem. So macam mana kita nak solve the problem dia? Should we change our rotation? Should we change our fight? Should we fight better? Or whatever it is, like anything, whatever it is. Should we carry more bombs? Whatever it is, whatever it is. Or then you break down the detail of what is the action untuk solve the problem tu. So I don't know whether it's Sin playing with the camera ataupun he genuinely tak tahu. This is very hard for me to tell. But tapi kalau dia genuinely tak tahu, yeah, then the coach, kalau ada lah kan, need to really step up moment lah. Tu je. There's nothing other than that. It is the coach or the manager or whichever person that is outside of the game yang boleh bagi the big picture needs to be the one to like step up the game lah. Untuk ni. But yeah. So if they don't know dia orang punya problem, then this is major lah. Ini sangat susah. It's like analyst pun memainkan peranan juga untuk bantu coach. Yeah, it is the same role lah at the end of the day sebenarnya. Same role. To me kan, I don't like some people pun tanya juga like, apa beza analyst dengan coach ya kan? If you kind of think about it, role dia adalah lebih kurang sama. Kan? Macam aku, even like actually EVOS pun masa aku dapat job dengan EVOS lah kan, diorang pun tanya aku like, diorang pun sendiri cakap actually aku pun tak tahu what's the beza analyst dengan coach. Then diorang tanya aku balik, kau nak jawatan analyst ke coach? And I'm like, kau tanya aku balik? Because to the person yang deal dengan aku lah kan, dia still cakap I don't see a difference. Bagi aku kerja dia adalah sama je. Yang penting kita nak menang lah kan, tapi kerja dia adalah lebih kurang sama. So to me dia tak nampak apa beza pun. So I'm like, okay lah, never mind, you give me the analyst title, it's okay. Aku tak perlu title yang terlalu besar. Mungkin title coach nampak macam title yang lebih besar lah kan, tapi kerja dia adalah lebih kurang sama. So when it comes to kerja, aku tak rasa diri aku beza sangat pun. Aku rasa sama je kerja dia, about there. But I was like, okay, aku tak nak take the title yang terlalu besar, sebab aku tak nak, you know, there's this saying like, if you're the higher you are, the harder you fall lah kan. Lagi tinggi korang, lagi besar impact tu jatuh lah kan, something like that lah kan. So aku tak nak caught in that situation whereby sebab title tu sangat besar, and then and then the title tu sangat besar, and then the weight tu sangat besar at the same time lah kan. With great power comes great responsibility, that sort of thing. So I said, okay, tak apa, you give me a smaller title, it's fine. Yang penting aku nak menang, itu je. So coach can be analyst, but analyst not necessarily can be coach. Kind of true. Papa was kind of true. I guess right. I guess kalau kita nak talk about that lah kan, I guess kalau the organisation, kalau the team tu dia ada dua role, then yeah, then I would say yes. Then yes, then you can have like coach can be analyst, but analyst cannot become coach. Tapi kalau the organisation only has one role, macam EVOS, there's only me lah kan, then you kind of like have to be the double. Then at the end of the day, it looks like the role is the same. So if I want to really go into detail, in my mind juga I have to agree with Papa Mas that analyst may be more of doing the homework untuk coach, present dekat coach, and then coach digest all the homework, and then translatekan the benda tu kepada ni. So I guess kalau kita betul-betul nak bezakan the actual skill set between coach dengan analyst, coach punya presentation kena power, because dia kena sampaikan the message to the players yang, and at the same time bukan je sampaikan the message, you have to convince the players that this is the right way to go kan, and stick to the game plan. Manakala untuk analyst maybe you don't need to have a strong presentation, you just need to like, okay, just one-on-one dengan coach, and then cakap, coach, this is the raw data, this is how everything's working, that's up to you to kind of like digest it, and how do you want to, what is your final call untuk sampaikan the thing to the players. So I think that's the best way untuk kita break down the two roles lah kot. Yeah, even like kalau kita kata like corporate analysts and all that, normally corporate analysts, they are not really into like presentation stuff. Diorang pun like more of like, I do all the back end work, the data churning, making sense out of the data, presenting it to whoever, diorang punya manager ke whoever lah kan. And then the manager present it to the bosses or something like that. So I think that's how it can work also. But I guess more because kita punya coaching / analyst in esports, in our local esports, dekat Malaysia esports, is still quite infancy lagi lah kan. It's still like a growing thing. So sometimes people double up and then there's no clear line. But I do agree with kalau dia ada, at some point dia mungkin akan ada perpecahan at some point, and that could be the perpecahan lah. Izzat, kadang-kadang ada coach ambil jawatan analyst, contoh terdekat macam RSG. Yeah, it's kalau team tu ada satu je, only that one guy, then dia akan tapau semua lah. So macam sama lah, macam aku dengan EVOS, and then Chill dengan RSG, and who else lah Pasha dengan 4 Rivals, and you have a lot of contoh. Lagi banyak team yang ada the dual role as compared dengan team yang ada dua punya role. Kan? Like Secret sebelum ni. Am I saying sebelum ni lah kan? Sebelum ni dia ada dua. Dia ada satu coach, satu analyst. So, dia orang boleh pecah-pecahkan the thing. So, analyst boleh fokus on like, okay, I will just, give you all the data ke whatever lah kan, however you get the data set and all that. Team mana lagi ada dua. So, Sem 9 dulu ada dua, pun boleh jadi benda yang sama, the same arrangement. Siapa lagi ada dua? Dia memang tak banyak. Because obviously for obvious reasons kenapa tak banyak is that it's cost juga. Yeah, I mean it's quite straightforward lah kan. Kau kena bayar gaji dua orang, as simple as that. So it is cost. So yeah. So it is what it is lah kan. But will they move forward untuk in the future kita akan ada more of like the analyst plus coach punya role? I would say yes. Even NC pun diorang dah ada coach seorang, iaitu Papa Zaid, bukan Papa Muaz. Coach seorang, lepas Cik Am as the analyst. And then diorang head coach lagi. Head coach which is Abed. Yang kita ada buat podcast, the first podcast hari tu. So that he's the head coach, and then bawah dia ada technical coach which is Papa Zaid, and then Cik Am as analyst. SMG Cairo, SMG, thank you. SMG is another one. SMG Xavier, and then coach, and then Kairos analyst. So dia ada this thing lah kan. Anti-circle, Amirul, anti-circle dia orang Sora je, which is di lah kan. Slide DD, Sora je. Secure that. If I'm in RSG, which player you want to take after Batman left? Top class analyst NSP. Oh yeah, top class. So NSP dia ada the coach which is Kismis Perang. Yeah, Kismis Perang and then tu lah kan. Yeah, and then top. Yeah. So untuk jawab soalan thank you. Yang ni adalah susah untuk jawab. My background music dia dah stop ya. Why ya? Pause. Selama je dia pause my background music. Are we back? Background music. Okay, yeah, background music. So, RSG, who would I take lah? Biar aku fikir sekejap. Because why? Zaini Papa Zaid, kan? Kroni Papa Zaid lu, Zaini. Gitu. Cik, kroni Tiba. Siapa ni? Okay, so thank you. Siapa yang untuk gantikan Batman? So, obviously, okay, so, untuk RSG, pemain-pemain diorang yang lain adalah very good follower. Even Kim pun, kita tengok Kim is MVP and all that lah kan. Tapi Kim is a kaki tangan. Small boy is a kaki tangan. Even Rex is a kaki tangan. Rex punya story kita pakai tepi dulu lah But dia ni kaki tangan. Atai is IGL. Atai is IGL punya dia ada IGL punya skill set. Anas, what do you miss? Banyak. Atai ada IGL punya skill set. So macam Atai, So aku pernah kerja dengan Atai lah kan, masa dekat DFB dulu. So I know him personally. Dia ada good presentation, which is sebagai IGL to me penting. Sebab IGL kena sampaikan the idea tu dekat the teammates. So IGL kena ada clear idea and good communication skill. So Atai memang ada good communication skill. Memang kalau borak dengan dia pun, you can feel that he can be a good friend and all that lah kan. Atai is very genuine guy juga. So I like talking to Atai juga. And then dia in game wise, he can shoot. Dia boleh tembak, and dia ada IGL mindset which is proven for me masa aku kerja dengan dia dekat DFB. Dia ada strength dia dekat as a IGL. Just that dulu kita kan swap IGL kan, sebab kita ada 2 IGL. So certain game kita main dia, certain game kita main someone else. So I would say, would I put Atai as the IGL untuk ganti Batman up front? Satu je aku risau. Aku risau the expectation is too high untuk Atai. Itu je. Aku takut the expectation is too high untuk Atai. Itu saja. Bukan aku kata Atai tak boleh handle the pressure. Atai pernah kerja, pernah main tu net and all that lah kan. He has been in teams yang macam nama-nama besar. But as far as aku observe RSG punya expectation is way off the roof. Diorang punya expectation is crazy high. Kan, dia punya expectation is crazy high. So aku risau untuk Atai. Dan it's too heavy of a role untuk dia. Bukan aku kata dia tak boleh, but because of just the organisation, it's a big organisation tau. It's bigger daripada net. It's bigger daripada DFB. It's a very big organisation. Should he be given the chance? Yes, boleh try out as the IGL. Tapi in terms of finding someone else, but the problem pasal IGL lah kan, dia tak banyak strong IGL dekat scene tau. That is the thing. That's the thing. Dia tak banyak strong IGL. How many Manpa, Mattoy that you have? Kan, sangat-sangat limited. Very strong IGL. And I'm sure RSG as a big organisation, diorang mesti nak, diorang won't settle for less. Diorang nak the best of the best lah kan. Who else is the next IGL yang boleh ganti Batman? I honestly have no idea. Even aku pun sendiri pun fikir juga, like, okay, siapa kalau nak bawa masuk? I have thought about this. Sebenarnya aku tak rasa ada jawapan. Maybe okay lah, kalau katakan kalau diorang boleh attract someone like Moss, which I don't think will happen. Aku tak rasa it will happen. Kalau boleh attract someone, Moss Goku should be. Moss Goku mungkin boleh menggalas this kind of jawatan. Moss mungkin boleh. Mungkin boleh. Other than that, Hakim Hilmi, thank you jadi follow yang baru. Tapi Anas kata Atai macam kamu, cuma yang membezakan dia adalah skill dan rupa. Last tu tiba. Last tu memang betul. Tu hakikat Anas, tiba. Kan? It was Atai 3 aja. No lah. QB Pawawas. Well, it would be damn rude. But RSG to get damn rude is also like, come on. At this point, I don't think RSG can get damn rude. Tapi, okay, kalau kita ketepikan can or cannot, then it's damn rude. Dia one of the rare one macam damn rude Matoy, Manpa, you know, at there. One of the rare ones. Mungkin dia orang ambil dia. So you're saying you're giving out QB? Okay, I'll put one more name. Mungkin kalau RSG ambil Laksi. Now ni aku ketepikan aku punya keivosan lah kan. Laksi, next one. Ambil Laksi. Because Laksi strong IGL. Laksi strong IGL. So Laksi is possible untuk diorang untuk ganti Batman. It's possible juga. Firepower lagi kuat. IGL arguably as strong. So I would say yang tu. Nak kata ambil balik Voki is like I don't think that's going to happen. No. So yeah, I think that may be the best lah. So memang tak banyak choice. Mungkin Laksi is the next lah. EVOS Laksi. RG Zaksi wow. Itu dah next level. Itu dah the next level play dah. IG Insomnius tak boleh. Tiba tak boleh. Tak boleh. Tiba. Baik ambil ni RSG Anas terus kalau macam tu lah kan. Anas kan ni apa IGL power lah kan. Baik ambil RSG Anas terus. Yos VIP akan ubah ke Ahmad Akiro? Tak ada lah. Tak ada lah. Ada lagi. Kalau bubar aku dah dapat notice kot. Tak ada lah. Ada lagi. In fact, aku still ada lagi buat kerja-kerja dengan EVOS lah kan. Baru semalam aku ada discussion dengan manager untuk kita punya future plan. Actually kita from time to time kita ada discussion lah kan, aku dengan manager. And then manager akan dapat lah daripada pihak atasan. So dia akan bagi dekat aku dan kita akan discuss kita punya next step kita lah. So kita ada next step untuk meningkatkan the thing, kita punya gameplay untuk meningkatkan kita punya team untuk next season lah. Sinbi, Pawawas. Sinbi, okay, the only thing about getting anyone from Wales lah kan, and ini adalah Wales punya limitation tau. The only thing about diorang is language barrier. Itu je yang paling merisaukan. The only thing is language barrier. Other than that, I think if not language barrier, I think Sinbi will be kind of okay. I rate Sinbi. Maybe Stuart, tapi Stuart pun language barrier. Actually Stuart probably has the highest language barrier of all the players lah kan. Like Stuart kalau you meet in person, cakap dengan dia like, oh okay, like in Mandarin lah kan, dia akan very very friendly with you. Dia jenis boleh banyak cakap. Dia sangat-sangat mantap lah kan. Tapi kalau you switch to English pun dia barrier juga. Dia tak boleh. Dia akan macam, oh dia style lah cakap sepatah-sepatah. Yeah, that is Stuart. Dia memang Mandarin je dia boleh lepas. English pun dia akan cakap sepatah-sepatah. BM pun lebih kurang sama. Zasi kata nak pergi Malaysia kalau dia keluar BTR. Kalau. But I don't think so lah. I think BTR is strong enough untuk dia stay kot. I don't think dia akan keluar lagi. Ada kalau tak PMGC dekat mana? Ada kalau tak PMGC dekat mana? Macam apa tu thank you? Ada kalau tak PMGC kat mana? Tak faham. Tak faham thank you. Ada kalau tak ada clue tak PMGC dekat mana? Oh. Clue kalau clue. Clue. Janganlah guna bahasa WeChat guys. Uncle ni kadang-kadang tak nampak lah KLU tu kalau ke clue ke apa. Ayo bahasa WeChat lah pula keluar. Larry Lancaster, thank you jadi follower yang baru. Kita dah bincang pasal the probability of PMGC punya arrangement lah kan baru-baru ni, recently lah kan, dan I think it's going to be fully online sampailah kepada grand final. Mungkin akan ada dekat satu tempat. But yang tu tak boleh dipastikan. Yang tu is just prediction saja. See, aku bagi disclaimer lah. Disclaimer yang itu adalah just my personal prediction. But okay, aku nak bagi satu but ni. Korang-korang semua yang 30,000 orang yang tengah tengok, korang-korang semua yang 30,000 orang yang tengah tengok live stream ni ada exclusive story daripada aku. Now, ada rumors. This is a rumors Aku bagi disclaimer Aku bukan Taufik lah tiba. Aku bagi rumors. Disclaimer, this is a rumor. Rumor saja. Ada kemungkinan yang PMGC prelims maksudnya yang East dengan West tu buat secara offline. This is still a rumor. Masih lagi satu rumor. Masih lagi khabar angin. Ada kemungkinan. Jadi or not, I don't know. Ianya adalah satu rumor sahaja. Amisa Daud, thank you jadi follower baru. Okay, aku bagi disclaimer Aku bukan Taufik lah So aku bagi disclaimer siap-siap. Ada rumor. Akan ada dekat mana? I don't know. Tapi It could be dekat Southeast Asia. Itu je aku boleh bagi tahu sekarang. Itu je yang aku boleh bagi tahu sekarang. Tidak boleh dipastikan, ada kemungkinan. Kalau offline akan kas kat sana ke? I don't know. Tak tahu lagi. Even sama ada offline tu pun is don't know. Tak tahu. It's still tanda soal. So I don't know. Betul-betul tak tahu sekarang. So yeah, so it is just a rumor sahaja. So benda ni semua banyak yang tak tahu. So it is a rumor, kan? Akan ada player akan tinggalkan EVOS ke Ahmad Akiro Syawal? Ada. Kita akan ada pertukaran player. Siapa, apa, tu aku tak boleh cerita lagi. Tapi ada. Aras, RC Jumper Auto ni mengejutkan. Jangan terkejut. I'm just saying, jangan terkejut dengan antara apa yang Anas cakap tadi. Jangan terkejut. Itu je. I'm just putting it out there. Jangan terkejut. Itu je. Itulah, tolong bagi ayat penuh. Uncle tak faham lah. PNCC bonus sedang berlangsung. Adakah akan ada muka baru musim depan nanti kan? Ya, mungkin Zaini. Mungkin. Mana tahu NC sendiri tengah scout ke kan? Tengok PMCC, tengok ada tak bakat-bakat best ke kan? Tiba. PNGC kat Vietnam, Anas? I don't know. You mean PNGC Liga or Finals? Aku dah cakap, I think I said slow enough already kan tadi. PNGC Prelims yang East dengan West. Rumors. Aku dah cakap cukup slow lah kan. Rumors. Mungkin. Tak pasti. Khabar angin akan berlaku secara offline. Rumors. Very, very rumors. Now, Dada tanya, kalau Kas ke sana nak ikut boleh. I don't know. In the first place, we don't know lah kan. We don't know. So, second thing is, I don't know kalau ada audience ke tak. I don't know. All this, I don't know yet. Ada audience ke tak, or will they allow audience ke tak, I don't know. So, benda ni semua tak tahu. Ataupun it's players only, I don't know. Kan? Benda ni, semua tak tahu lagi. So, still banyak question mark lagi. So, again, it is rumors, khabar angin. It's just like your iPhone leak apa semua. Tahun depan punya iPhone. Yeah, something like that. It's rumors. Kalau setakat rumors tu lagi boleh buat teka-teki awal. Then bolehlah buat teka-teki. But, I can just say that ni je lah yang aku dapat sekarang. It's rumors sahaja. Tidak tahu, tidak pasti. So, don't quote me on this. Aku just cakap it's rumors je. Ahmad Ryan sorry lambat. Tak apa. Selamat datang Ahmad Ryan. Macam dekat Dubai, no audience. It's possible. It could be that. Or it could be other. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of ni lah kan gaps to fill lah kan. How many players akan leave EVOS? Ahmad Kirol. Rahsia kerajaan lagi. Korang akan tahu nanti. Example dengan iPhone leak tu. Example dengan iPhone leak is like what? iPhone 16 now tengah leak. It's the same level of rumors lah kan. iPhone 16 boleh cerita sekarang tengah leak. Okay, same level. Ahmad Ryan, thank you for the share. Thank you for the like and share juga Ahmad Ryan. Yeah. So it could be that. Ataupun at the end of the day they could just do it online. Because online is also possible. Ada kemungkinan online juga. Because it makes sense. Kan? Benda ni kita pernah buat masa PNWL. So kalau fully online, it's still possible juga. Kalau buat offline, still no audience, maybe okay lagi. Yeah, maybe okay. Kita boleh dapat balik at least the PMPL season 1 punya vibe masa tu lah kan. And I think it's a pretty good vibe juga. EVOS bubar ke baru masuk ni? Kenapa semua orang cakap EVOS bubar ya Ryan? Kenapa semua orang cakap EVOS bubar? Tak adalah bubar. Ada lagi je. Baru je ada discussion dengan manager semalam pasal kerja EVOS. Ada je. Kenapa semua orang cakap EVOS bubar? Tak ada pun. Kalau EVOS bubar, then korang akan dengar daripada aku lah kan. Aku cakap farewell EVOS blah, 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 tapi tak ada pun. So EVOS tak bubar lah. Muhammad Nur Hakim, thank you jadi follower yang baru. Okay, so I'm just looking at comments sekarang ni lah. Kan since kita pun dah habis yang tu, and then kita pun dah kind of like go through most of the teams yang macam stand out untuk kita lah kan. So aku just tengok komen je sekarang ni. Kalau ada lagi. Kalau tak, then yep, kita dah pretty much sampai kepada penghujung show kita lah. Okay, but of course, sebelum korang tinggalkan ni, make sure korang follow page ni lah. Korang follow page ni, so kita akan buat this kind of borak-borak esok-esok juga. So make sure follow page. Will Axis versus RRQ again dekat Sunhawk? Possible. It work for RRQ, so maybe dia akan cari Axis untuk dapat point, plus dia orang kena survive juga. So I think it's possible. Nanti PNGC ada West dengan East, ada Liga and Grand Final juga ke adik Anan? Yes, ada Liga dengan Grand Final juga, yes. Format yang hampir sama. Yes, ada juga. Dia sebelum ni dia nama prelims, tapi dia tukar kepada the East League dengan West League. You think online is better due to pandemic? Yeah, Mama Lin. I mean, for the safety, yes. There are these two arguments tau. Because why, you know, Mama Lin? Like what we talk about dalam podcast dengan Jay recently pun, like, which I agree. The show is getting stale, kan? Show tu semakin sorry to say lah, the show is getting boring kalau kita buat online, because the content I think has reached its limit. Kita dah hampir sampai the limit. How much can you do out of online punya content? Yeah, you can get nicer graphics and all that. You try and get creative and all that. Tapi I think dah semakin sampai limit lah. I think dah semakin sampai limit of what you can produce online. So the show tu dah semakin boring. There are a few factors like what we talked that day. People starting to get back to work, orang dah mula kerja, orang dah mula sekolah balik. These factors, lepas tu kita factor of like online punya show is getting boring. You don't get the real vibe, and even as a audience watching the TV pun, it's like, oh, it's the same. It's the same, just different teams je. Same. It's like for the past few seasons, it's the same. Different teams je. So it's getting a bit boring. Okay? I'm sure as audience, even aku sebagai audience pun aku dah macam it's the same flow is the same, everything's the same. So dia rasa macam dah start to rasa boring. So taking that into consideration, kalau benda tu semakin boring, that means viewership semakin turun, and that is the thing that they don't want to happen from a business perspective. Like business wise, they want to have viewership banyak, viewership maintain. So they could try to wiggle as in like they still follow the SOP and everything lah kan, tapi they could do it like, okay, we still follow all the SOP, but we still try to make it happen. We try to make the offline happen because they need it. They need it lah kan, they need it. So they need it. So it could be that juga. Then diorang, yeah, they just need it lah at the end of the day lah kan. So it could be that. From a business wise, they try to make it happen. But they need to balance the safety wise, like which is, I can tell you, I'm sure they won't compromise safety for sure. After what happened in Dubai, it wasn't worth it at all. So I'm sure they will put safety as top priority. As long as they want all tick, then they will try to make offline happen juga lah kan. So it means the season 1, season 2 vibe and 2 vibe. I know, right, Mama Lin? At least 2 you still get, like, because it's still like sort of like new into the online thing. So you still get that kind of vibe. So much is still okay. And plus some of the content was shot offline juga, especially the players games and all that. So you still get that sort of vibe lah kan. Now it's getting a bit stale kan. Apa cerita dengan Rex? I don't know. Aku tak tahu lah sama ada benda tu betul ataupun dia orang, ataupun dia saja je lah kan. I don't know benda tu lah kan. Because don't macam aku cakap, jangan percaya semua benda korang tengok dekat internet. Don't trust everything on the internet. Don't believe everything you see on the internet lah kan. Jangan percaya semua benda yang korang tengok dekat internet. Benda tu mungkin adalah diorang just saja buat drama untuk attention. Mungkin lah kan. I don't know that one. Tapi yang tu satu kemungkinan. Mungkin RSG Laksi is real. Which Laksi, Amirul? EVOS Laksi ke BTR Laksi? Soalan dia. Yeah, but the vibes are different online, offline. Even though if you are watching, even though if you are the one watching and fully online watching, you still get a different vibe. I totally agree with that. So then maybe tukar custom partnership to refresh. So you don't like me and Cucu? I know. Yeah, kita banyak orang tak suka. I know. I know. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal untuk orang tak suka dah. It's normal. But we just do our thing lah kan. Ahmad Darwish, thank you for the share by the way. Yeah, we know. We know that banyak orang tak suka kita. Banyak orang menyampah tengok kita. We know. We know that. A lot of people hate us and all that. We know. We know that. It's fine. Yeah. At the end of the day, you cannot please everyone. So, what can we do about it? We cannot please everyone lah kan. So, at the end of the day, we just need to do what we do best lah. That's all. Atmosphere for players will also be different, correct? You get to see like, you know those, like the chicken moment, and then you get to see the high fives and all that, like kan. Kalau online, then they try to capture the moment. I can see they try to capture the moment with this graphics, like they try to show like the players like in that box, like but you don't really get it. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't get it. Like for the most part, you don't really get it. For the most part, it's like, oh, the players are just chill, maybe because they don't feel like the vibe juga, so they don't do all the high fives and stuff. So yeah, you don't really get to see that as much, kan? SOP susah gila-gila kalau diorang buat high risk, Amirul. Yeah, but we'll see. Tiap masa swab test. Mungkin, adik, mungkin tiap hari kena buat swab test. Mungkin. I don't know. Mungkin. Dua-dua laksi. Selamba je, Anas. Iwas laksi, Amirul. Well, I'm just putting that out lah kan. Tadi since ada orang tanya siapa sesuatu ganti Batman lah kan. Azman, there's siblings. Thank you for the share. Wajib mandi. Thank you jadi follower yang baru. Siapa buat cerita, siapa buat sedih ni? Taklah, aku tak sedih. Benda ni it's normal. Benda ni kalau tak, that's why. So one of the things yang orang, sometimes people ask me lah kan, like, oh, what does it take to be a caster? My first thing is that you need to be ready with feedback. Social media feedback especially. Feedback that you cannot control. Feedback yang korang tak boleh kawal. Kalau ada orang nak toxic, kalau ada orang nak kata I don't like you, kalau ada orang nak kata change this guy, change this girl, whatever it is, like you have to accept it. This is the fate of bekerja depan kamera. Itu adalah the fate of bekerja depan kamera. You have no choice but to only accept criticism. Kan? You have no choice. Kalau nak balas balik criticism, it is a risky move for you. So you have no choice. Kalau siapa-siapa nak jadi caster, you need to accept the fact that you need to be ready untuk terima criticism. I know some new caster lah kan. Diorang pernah cast diri sendiri. Kiranya diorang mungkin cast like Scream biasa-biasa, which is the audience pun is like macam tu je. The moment diorang cast a bigger show, like let's say audience ratus-ratus, a bigger show, then the criticism starts piling in. Cakap, oh caster ni tak reti lah, apa ni tak sedap lah, whatever lah kan. I have seen before. The next day tu caster tu tak nak caster. Aku pernah tengok benda ni. The next day tu caster tu tak nak caster. Because why? Yes, he's very good in cast small scale. Macam Scream yang macam 10 orang tengok, macam tu lah kan. 20 orang tengok and all that. Tapi bila start cast yang beratus orang tengok, you cannot control toxicity. Toxicity akan datang. And then bila datang, how are you going to accept it? That is where that aku ada kenal orang tu lah kan, aku interact dengan orang tu, and then that's where I come back to the person and say that, well, welcome to the reality of casting. The reality of casting is that you need to be prepared untuk benda-benda macam ni. Ini betul. You need to be prepared. I get a lot of that juga every time. And then this is the line yang aku takkan lupa. Caster Cina tak reti cakap BM, balik Wuhan lah. Season 2. Aku akan ingat sampai bila-bila. But does it affect aku? Tak. It doesn't affect me. But I will remember. Sebab aku dah tahu. Aku dah tahu that this is the thing that I need to be prepared for. I need to be prepared for orang akan tak suka. Dan benda tu adalah benda aku dah prepkan diri aku sebelum aku cast Pro League. Because I know this is the thing that aku kena hadapi. Kalau aku nak kerja dalam bidang ni, you need to be prepared for that. Unfortunately, that's the reality. Ada orang argue like, kita tak boleh biasakan benda yang tak patut biasa. True. Tapi adakah kita boleh kawal benda yang tak biasa? Tak boleh. Kita tak boleh kawal. So benda tu akan jadi juga. Even up to now pun, generally everyone's favorite caster. Let's say kalau letak macam J dengan On The Go pun, sampai sekarang pun ada orang kritik dia orang. Ada orang cakap, oh caster merapu sembang apa tak ada kaitan dengan game. Ada juga. Ada. Caster merapu. Ada juga. Even so, And even like, let's say, someone yang aku look up to personally lah, Toby Wan. Toby Wan in dalam salah satu dokumentari dia sendiri pun pernah cakap, dia pernah take a break from casting setahun sebab dia kena backlash kau-kau daripada community. Dan aku pernah tengok dia post Reddit, dia cakap, oh community PM dia cakap, oh kau caster kau tak ada knowledge game lah, apa benda semua lah. And it's freaking Toby Wan. You know Toby Wan is god level caster. Toby Wan is freaking god level caster. And dia still dapat toxic yang cakap, oh kau ni caster tak guna, your game knowledge tu tak ada, blah 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 blah, all that. And dia post it on Reddit. Dia cakap, see, until now dia yang kalau korang rasa dia idola lah kan, until now idola still boleh dapat this kind of criticism. So that bila aku tengok the Reddit tu posted by Toby Wan lah kan, dan aku macam, oh if Toby Wan gets that kind of feedback, apatah lagi kita, apatah lagi aku lah kan, apatah lagi for me as a caster marhin lah kan. Kalau Toby Wan pun boleh dapat macam tu, then I don't feel alone anymore. I feel that, oh kalau my idol can get that, then it just shows that it is what it is lah. You cannot control people's feedback, and you have to accept it because you are the personality in front of camera. Unfortunately, you have to accept that. Bunga Rose, thank you for the share, by the way. Wise words, Adi Anand. Yeah, I'm just sharing based on my pengalaman. So siapa-siapa yang nak jadi caster and you want to go next level, my first advice is, it's not about your own skill and all that. My first advice is, are you ready untuk terima kritikan yang korang tak boleh control? If you say you are ready, that is the first step. Don't talk about your skill and all that. Don't talk about are you good at casting all that. No, that's not the question. Are you ready untuk terima kritikan? If you are ready, that is the first step. SMG in online, SMG offline. Yeah, Ryan, we've seen that. Anas macam berlakon lah kan, melainkan you know quality dan famous. Yeah, I mean the best pelakon pun, whoever is, you know, ada juga pengkritik dia. Mesti akan ada. Mesti haters is real. Mesti akan ada. Mesti akan ada orang kritik. But there will also be people who like you also lah kan. But it is normal untuk kita affected lebih by orang yang kritik kita. It is normal. It is normal. Bunga Ros, satu orang bagi komen buruk tapi 100 orang support and suka termasuklah Bunga Ros suka don't give up with all the negative comments. Ramai yang suka side. Thank you Bunga Ros, thank you. Cak, thank you for the encouragement. I truly appreciate that. I mean I get PM tepi juga lah kan, cakap positive things that I truly appreciate. At least it's also macam a validation of like what I'm doing is okay, is diterima. How I see criticism for me lah kan, kalau ada orang kata like, oh I don't like the way you do this, I don't like the way you do that, blah blah blah, whatever it is lah kan. To me, I take it as what, you know. To me, I take it as, I mean, it depends on how individually you accept criticism lah kan. To me, it's like some of them is like tak berasas, like let's say that I don't know why it is like, okay, let's say tak berasas. So for example like you suck macam tu, like you just say you suck but you don't explain why I suck. Then to me is that, then how can I accept that criticism? Like then I'll just brush it off like kan. Tapi kalau orang boleh kata, okay, I don't like the way you do this, maybe you do better if you do something like that, then yeah, then I'll take that. So that's the way I would personally take criticism. Kalau ada orang like give me constructive criticism, they say that, okay, I prefer it to be this way, and then that's fine, then I'll take that. Then I will evaluate, then I'll like I'll do something different lah kan. So that is how I improve myself season after season juga. That's how I change, and that's how I evolve, adapt season after season. You will always get somebody who doesn't like you, and that is a fact. So it's up to you macam mana korang nak take that positively. So I take it positively. Like some of the things lah. Caster Cina tak reti cakap BM balik Wuhan. Then that was nonsense lah for me. Like I can't go back Wuhan in the first place. I'm not even a Chinese citizen in the first place. So I can't stay there for long in the first place. So that is tak berasas. But you kind of tell me that, oh, okay, I like these things that you do, but I don't really like these things that you do. Then you like be specific with me. That's like fine. then I know how to adjust, because I'm not perfect. I know that I'm not perfect. I don't sound like a Brit. I don't sound like an American. I just sound like a typical Asian. Yeah. However, I try to sound, I cannot sound like a Brit. So if people want me to sound, oh, you need to sound like a Brit, I can't. And why do I need to sound like a Brit? Are you discriminating me for my accent? Are you discriminating me for sounding Asian? Is this a discrimination? Then I will argue that lah, kan? Why? Then kenapa like Irish people can be deemed as international, sedangkan diorang ada Irish accent. So I will argue like, so why can't Asian accent be deemed as international? Something like that, like that. So then to me, then that can be arguable. But if you specifically say that, certain things that you say I'm not comfortable, okay, then that's fine. Then those things that we can kind of adjust, like that. So we need to look at the scenario juga. We miss Toby or Adib. Yeah, I miss Toby juga. I was in Toby Discord, and I've chatted with him personally before. You know, like I fanboy like nobody's business the moment that he replied to my Discord message tu in the general chat tu. Aku dah macam fanboy nak mampus dah, kan? Yeah, but after the incident, dia macam they shut off totally from social media. Like all their social media semua dah deleted dah. Izzat, walaupun ada caster yang sembang benda selain daripada game, at least audience atau viewer takkan bosan sekurang-kurangnya ada benda lawak yang boleh disampaikan. Yeah, because I think at least dalam PUBG lah kan, the first half of the game, how much can you talk about the boring stuff? How much can you talk about drop points, rotations, predictions? How much can you talk about that? After running like first few games maybe yes, but after a while there's like I have nothing more to talk about because there's nothing happening. Because we're going to just repeat the same thing again. Dan aku pun tak nak jadi the person who repeat the same thing. So I inject a bit of, we talk about light-hearted moments macam, do you talk to your car? I talk to my car. Kan? And then we make fun of it. Kereta dia terbalik because he didn't talk to his car. Kan? And then we see the production people behind the scene like laughing. Kan? That's why aku put out, I see that guy behind the camera. He's laughing. He's enjoying the show. He's having a good time. Kan? Links Gaming, thank you for the follow, by the way. Mamalin, second bunga rose. Thank you, Mamalin. Cak, suruh dia cast sahabat Ryan. Well, that's why kita ada caster search. I mean, feel free to join the casting desk if you think that you can do a better job. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm being aggressively challenging you back. But why I'm saying that, please show me that if you think that there's a better way to cast, there's a caster search happening. There's a caster competition that I'm running. Ada pertandingan caster that I'm running, by the way. It's server DNA. So feel free to join. I would like to learn. Aku pun belajar daripada caster baru juga. The reason why aku suka tengok scrim tempatan yang ada caster yang kita tak pernah tengok lah kan, is so that I want to learn new things. Because I cannot be like just myself, then forever I'll be stuck in the limbo of like, I'm in my old shock sendiri ways, when there are new ways of doing things, but I cannot discover because I think I'm the right way. So I like to see new caster juga. That's why I like to interact with new caster. That's why, ingat tak? Remember, I think Mama Lin and some people yang have followed the show for a long time, people like Cairo, for example, I interact with this sort of people, the new younger generation caster, and then I learn things from them. It's like, okay, this is how they do it. And if it's something like I like to adapt, inspired from, why not? Because this is how we get creative. I cannot do the same thing season after season. You know, it's orang ingat like, you have done casting for like what, PMPL for the 4th season now, up until PMGC and all that, like kan. So it must be easy for you. It's just another show for you. Not really sebenarnya. Even like for me pun, every season I need to think of something new to bring to the table. Whether it's visual, whether it's audio, I need to bring something new. What is that? I need to discover myself. So even if you see like season 1 up until this season, you can see I'm actually very, very different. Very, very different. Because you need to squeeze out the creativity, and that is the hardest part. Orang ingat macam, you're already PMGC caster, what? This is easy for you. It's not. It's very, very hard. Casting is sangat-sangat susah. If you really mendalami lah. I mean, if you just want to be the caster yang bercakap, then it's going to be easy. But if you want to be the caster that stand out and still be relevant season after season, that is very, very hard. That's very, very hard. That's why sometimes I ask myself, like, am I still relevant this season? And am I going to be relevant the next season? People tell me macam, PMPL punya casting, you sure dapat punya lah. Until I get the call, I don't know. Because I don't know if I'm still relevant or not. And this is dunia hiburan. It is what it is. That's why kita tengok macam, artis nyanyi, artis lakonan. Sometimes you see some of them macam hilang. Kan? So, it's the same thing. It is the same concept. Like, you wouldn't know. So, that is my personal challenge, my personal growth. Untuk every season, I need to bring something new to the table yang significant enough. Like, people will like, remember me like, season 1 he did that. Season 2 he did that. Season 3 he did that. Season 4 he did that. Season 1 was my first season, so macam fine lah kan. Then season 2, I did the hosting thing, that dress up gila-gila. Then season 3, we did the duo pairing dress up gila-gila with Cucu, kan, with the judge outfit and all that. Then season 4, what is it? We come up with our own personal challenge. So this is the thing that we need to be creative and we need to be daring untuk buat as caster. That's why to me is up until that I still find casting sangat-sangat susah from benda-benda macam tu. Banyak benda. Banyak aspek yang membuatkan casting susah sebenarnya. Toxic pun susah juga untuk deal with lah kan. Toby Wan kena permanent ban from Valve ke Adib? Ya, kena permanent ban, betul. Tukar-tukar cast dalam bahasa. Well, I did for PMGC, for PMNC. So yeah, to me is I mean Tencent pun ada cakap dengan aku lah kan, like dia ada tanya aku at this one point lah kan, dia orang tanya kau nak cast BM atau English, dan jawapan aku adalah actually aku tak kisah as long as I get to cast, because I just love to cast. I like to talk about the game kan. It is my passion untuk talk about the game kan. You put me in any language, whether it's BM or English, I'm okay as long as you allow me to cast lah kan, because I like to talk about the game. So to me, I can do either one. That's why, like, I can be like, you put me in BM for PMNC or PMGC BM. That's fine. I can do it. No problem. Terus masuk caster, combo dengan English caster, rotate macam season dulu cast bahasa, etc. At least boleh tengok bahasa English maybe. Well, there are reasons for that also, right? You cannot overly change, then you put someone in an uncomfortable spot and then the show jadi rosak. I mean, this is also something that they need to consider juga lah. Kira macam, oi DiCaprio, apa ni lakonan kayu, weh, bye tengok Sesame Street. Yeah, something like that lah, Papa Mas. Exactly. Sorry, I'm catching up on the comments. That's why I tengok komen-komen lama sikit. Bunga Ros, kita tak boleh puaskan hati semua orang dan bukan tugas kita pun untuk puaskan hati semua orang. So just do what we like and always do the best. Agree. At the end of the day, it's true apa Bunga Ros kata. Kita tak boleh puaskan hati semua orang. Dan kita tak boleh control apa orang fikir. Tapi kita boleh control apa yang kita buat. So for me, my philosophy is, falsafah aku adalah, kita tak boleh control orang lain, kita control diri kita. So kita fokus on diri kita lah. Anas, kalau awal-awal tu borak pasal benda lain, it's okay for me. At least we know isu luar lain game. Tak adalah kita tengok game and habis tak dapat apa-apa. Yeah, so because PUBG is like, kalau korang tengok Dota, then if like Dota, there's a lot of things you can talk in game. Then korang akan tengok, aku akan lebih kepada in game stuff. Maybe kalau overly farming, then aku akan start like masuk air lah kan. But yeah, then you have to see the game juga. Kalau macam Wild Rift pun, you can sort of talk more about in game because it's the same thing. MOBAs is like that kan. Betul, taste is subjective, Adib. Yeah, you're right. Taste is subjective, setuju. Topik mata lama tak cakap benda ni. Ya, sebab Anas kanak-kanak lagi kan. So jangan lah cakap benda tu. Saya kerja office pun ada orang tak suka ini pula yang kerja depan kamera. Wow, Anas dah mula rasa politik office kan. Welcome to dunia matang kan. Gaji caster berapa Ahmad Ryan, dia bergantung kepada tier jugalah kan. Actually aku pun tak tahu aku tier apa sebenarnya. I just do my job je. BTR boleh champion ke Dan Syakil? Boleh. Dia bergantung pada tier. Ada yang kalau aku mula-mula dulu, aku cast for free je because I know I'm nobody, and aku cast because I love talking about the game. That's all. I love Dota so much dulu and I just want to talk about Dota. So aku cast for free. Aku pergi cari mana-mana organisasi, can I cast for free. Ada yang hulur like RM50 ke, duit makan ke RM20 ataupun belanja makan ke aku beli nasi kau makan lah pun aku tak apa. So it can range from that up until gaji, let's say kalau kau nak kata very very top tier, then sehari tu boleh beri 1,000 lebih pun boleh, 1,000, 1,500 pun boleh kan, pun ada juga. So it really depends on the tier lah. I don't know what tier am I, to be honest. I just do what I do. So I just do what I do and I love doing what I do. So yeah. So Darano, customer OP, don't worry, you do you, always support. Thank you, Darano. Yeah, that's the way, yo. Nothing wrong sounding like Asian because we are Asians. Exactly. There's nothing wrong sounding like Asian, kan? Oh, Tuan Sai ada. Keep doing your things. Axis with you. We have your 6. Oh, thank you, Tuan Sai. Dia 6 tu, is it a clue untuk new team member dalam Axis? Tiba. Is that Tuan Sai tinggalkan clue? Tiba. Because I don't know, ada rumours yang 6 keluar daripada SMG. I don't know, is that a clue? Tiba, kan? Kena add translator peribahasa Melayu to really nail this. This is Malaysian English. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe I try to. Maybe I should. I need to find the right moment. Dia ada the right punchline moment. Like you can't use it all the time. All this punchline. Kalau tak dia jadi kan. Like I could use the talk to the car that one time je. Today I cannot talk to the car. Maybe I can just like pump one time and then that's it. But I cannot use it the whole day dah. So dia kan ada the punchline moment. Baru dia macam the special moment. That's why macam the singing tu lah kan, like when I won the challenge in Cucu, it's like my glory moment. It's like that one time je. Cannot happen lagi. Bunguros, back to PMPLC. Do you think ada Indo team berlanggar 4 rivals sebab nak bagi EVOS TAM? Like yesterday ada Indo team langgar Infinity kat Sunhawk. It is possible. Anything can happen dalam 2 hari ni. So it is possible. I would say yes or no answer. I would say yes. Ada possibility. You talk to your car also. I know you talk to your car. You know what? When I gave my example of like, I know friends who talk to their cars. You know who I think of is you, Vincent, and Jamie. The 2 people who I know is gila kereta yang teramat gila. You two is the most gila kereta friends that I have. I mean, I have other gila kereta friends like that, but you two is the top tier lah. So you know when I gave that example of like people who talk to their car, is exactly actually thinking of the both of you. You and Jamie, adik-beradik yang gila kereta. But he likes continental cars, you like Japanese cars. So yeah. See, that's how I remember my friends, you know. That's how much I remember my friends. Mamali, true. Never did the same thing all the time. Credits to being creative. Always give much entertainment for the viewers. Kudos to Sajichu. Thank you, Mamalin. I'm glad that you appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, he's not single, by the way. He's married, by the way. Well, he's not single. You must be single. That's why. Yeah, that's why. And both of them are married, by the way. The both 2 guys that I said just now, both of them are married, by the way. Yeah. So, even right now, if you ask me, like, what am I going to do for season 5? I don't know. I have no idea yet. Until then, only I think about it. Like, for now, it's that we are putting this like the new stuff into season 4, which is the challenge between the both of us. So people might find it cringy, but maybe because it's new juga. So I like to think of it this way, like kan, orang suka tengok benda yang dia orang dah biasa tengok. So bila benda baru keluar, orang mula-mula akan rasa macam apa ni lah kan. But maybe orang akan biasa kemudian. You know, it's just like Crocs. Siapa ingat Crocs? You know the slipper Crocs tu kan. Mula-mula bila Crocs tu keluar macam apa ni? But after a while, people do Crocs because people like, oh yeah, it's cool. Crocs is okay. Dia macam half shoe, half slipper. Aku pun pakai Crocs every day because I feel that it's not too formal, it's not too informal, and aku selesa pakai. So it's like Crocs. At first, keluar macam apa ni? But after a while, it's like, oh yeah, Crocs is okay. So I think it's just like, you know, people just used to seeing what the norm is. So like for me, I want to break out of the norm. I want to bring, kalau dalam casting pun, aku tak nak buat benda yang orang lain semua dah buat. Orang lain semua dah biasa buat. So you see kan, about dressing up sama. Kalau aku dengan cucu Kas, we will always coordinate baju kita. So kita akan ada the same tema together lah kan. Tengok siapa yang lain dah tiru, siapa tahu dia tahu lah kan. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Tiru is not a bad thing tau. It's just that, well, kita nak take credit lah kan. Kita set the trend. I'm just saying. But it's not a bad thing to tiru. It's not a bad thing to tiru. It's not. I'm saying it's not lah. It's not. It's okay. Kalau benda tu is fun, entertaining, orang nak tiru, then it's fine. Tapi who started it? Jeng jeng jeng. I'm just saying who started it. Dan claim dulu. Cuba you cakap dengan kereta kau. Confirm awet beratur. Wow. That's how Dadanuk dia dapat awet-awet dia lah. If I talk to my car, then I must be single, cucu. I know, right? She always find a reason tau to just diss me. It's like that's why habis the show, because dia punya manager who's also the husband kan, habis the show, then kita balik sama-sama lah kan. So during walking pergi car park, so we had this conversation. Aku tanya manager dia, manager Rafi. Abang Rafi cakap dengan kereta, dia pernah cakap dengan kereta tak? And then he's like, pernah? And then you know dia dapat cubit daripada cucu tau. Itu masa single kan? And I'm like, he just said he talked to the car. Kan? That's the point. He just said he talked to the car. So it's normal untuk people talk to the car kan? Biasalah tu. So I still win the conversation at the end of the day. Dan claim. But it doesn't matter. Yang penting I win the wasabi challenge. Faham? Itu yang paling penting. That car argument, you can win that. Yang penting aku win the wasabi challenge. Itu yang paling penting. Beli kereta bila mampu. So, kereta lah paling bad investment. Bukan setakat tengok harga je. Tengok juga cost maintenance minyak etc. Yeah, Papa Mas, true. That's why I think Dada knows me long enough. Good. I think you know me when I got the new car ke the old car. But okay, anyway. So I've had two cars in my lifetime lah kan. And I changed from a Myvi kepada Myvi. And everyone goes insane, you know. Semua orang in my circle goes gila. And she's like, kau kenapa? Kau tukar from a Myvi to a Myvi. Why? You can get like a Japanese car, a Toyota, a Vios, whatever like that, because you clearly can afford it. It's not that bad for you like that. But I'm like, no. Why do I need a Vios? No, not really. I don't. Yeah, but it's all to one's passion like that. You knew me from my old car, from my white car kan? Yeah, from my white car to my blue car called Smurfy now. Yeah, so my blue car is called Smurfy, by the way. I think Dadanuk boleh vouch for it. So for me, it's like, yeah, I'm not the car guy. So to me, my V to my V is fine. Like I don't need to follow what people think I should buy. It's my money any other day. Like kan. Tapi kalau Dadanuk's car name is Emma. See, that's how I remember my friends. I remember my friends. Is whether my friends remember me or not, I don't know lah kan. That's how much I remember my friend. Dadanuk punya kereta is Emma. He loves his car so much, and he's like, no, auto car tak feel. Dia bawa manual car, Mazda dia. Kan? See, that's how much I know about. Dadanuk loves cars so much that after that he has a career in cars, in selling cars. See, because you put passion in your career, you're successful now. So that's good, kan? Anas nak go first, nak pergi makan dengan parent. Okay, bye Anas. You're not trying to be mean, just refreshing what Chichu said yesterday. Mama Lee very quiet. Yeah, don't worry. I'm okay. I mean, it's normal lah. Chichu always make fun of me. This is the part where it's normal for the both of us. She makes fun of me, I make fun of her. She tries to find points to bash me, I try to find points to bash her. It's normal between us. Because luar camera pun, that is exactly what happens. Okay, so we are not faking it lah. We're not faking it. It's exactly what happened outside camera pun. And Abang Rafi will always be in between. Her husband lah will always be in between. Because like, she and obviously she and her husband punya husband-wife relationship. And me, it's like we have the bro relationship. So it's like, hey, your bro or your wife? Oh, well, obviously the wife will always win lah kan. But I can always play some cards like, hey, I got your back. Macam cucu like marah husband dia lah kan. It's like, janganlah macam tu. He's doing something positive and whatever. I'll say something good like that. And then I say, Abang Rafi, done backup done backup, okay? This is the bro code, this is the bro code, this is the bro code, done backup. Papa was, you know what I'm talking about, like that. If your wife marah you for something, and then suddenly you have your bros to back you up, that's the bro code. That's the bro code. We will always back up kita punya brother. Betul tak, Papa Was? Betul tak? Speaking from experience, orang experience ni mesti, yeah, it's the bro code. The brothers will always back up. Kan? No matter what, brother will always back up. Kan? Tak ada normal for boys trolling each other. Tapi sakit bila tengok idola saya tak menang dalam trolling war tu. Fanboys sekelas, that's why marah. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. You gotta give her a little bit because I'm going to do the comeback, which is today. Today, feeding wasabi to her is my ultimate comeback. You wait and see. Lepas ni, after this, I'm going out to the mall. I want to get that. And I want to get a few other items. So, yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yummy. Sweet revenge. Sweet revenge. Yeah. But anyway, okay lah. Kita dah 2 jam setengah dah membebel. So Amirul Farish, okay, I'll see you Amirul. Yang penting revenge is over. Tapi kita still equal. I want to win. So kita akan buat one more challenge. Kita akan announce nanti dekat stream. And yeah, see, Darano gets it. The bro code. The bro code, your brother always take care of you even though your wife marah. Kan? That's the bro code. That's the bro code, guys. That's the bro code. So normally after this, if Mickey suddenly his guy friends suddenly like, hey, why your guy friends backing you up, You know why. It's a bro code thing. It's a bro code thing. Next time I must win straight. Hari ni kita akan announce the next challenge. That will be later. And so today kita akan ada like a little bit of a dress up nanti. Yeah, I'm telling you all now. Nanti kita ada a little bit of a dress up. Esok is Halloween, right? So esok kita ada plan juga untuk dress up. Halloween theme, what are we going to wear? You wait and see lah kan. So hari ni kita dah plan the dress up. So later you see. Esok pun ada juga. Later you see. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so I guess I'm at the end of the show dah. So hari ni PMPL macam biasa, same map semua same, tak ada apa yang tukar. Esok pukul 10 waktu Malaysia pukul 10 kita akan buat bincang balik apa yang berlaku hari ni, and then kita akan buat the checkpoint perbandingan of the Wheel of Shikin juga, all in. So esok kita akan borak apa yang berlaku pada hari ini juga. Alright? Yeah. Will watch me. Good luck. Don't worry, you guys always good PMPL. Cak. Tapi Darano ni ayat manis ni. Sometimes dia tak boleh percaya juga. Dia punya mulut dia manis sangat. Yeah, if you know Darano in person, Vincent Ong ni, if you know him in person, dia punya mulut dia terlalu manis. So you gotta be careful with him. Tiba kan. Siasatan hari kedua diteruskan lagi. Diteruskan lagi esok. Sama ada Papa Mas masuk gua ataupun tak, kita akan tahu esok juga. Papa Mas looking at you, okay? I know you long enough, okay? I know you long enough. Dia punya mulut dia manis lain macam. You gotta be careful pasal mulut dia. I know you long enough. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. So kita ada Darano, kita ada Izzat, Tuan Syed pun ada, Mak Malin. Lepas kita ada Amirul Farish, kita ada Papa Mas pun ada. Kita ada Anas pun ada tadi juga yang dia dah pergi makan lunch. Yep. And ramai-ramai lagi yang menonton sebalik tabir. Thank you so much. Thank you kepada Bunga Rose juga, Links Gaming, Wajib Mandi, Azman The Siblings, Muhammad Nur Hakim juga yang buat kemunculan juga tadi. And take care everybody juga. Take care also Mamalin. Eat proper lunch. I am going to the mall, so I'll probably eat at the mall. So it's going to be proper lunch for me today. And I'll see you dekat next stream, okay? So take care everybody, and I'll see you dekat PMPL. Later you will see what are we going to dress up as. I'll see you in the PMPL nanti. Izzat, see you nanti. It's going to be a new dress up for us later on. We planned it already. Surprise for you all later. So see you all later nanti. Okay, see you all. Thank you Izzat. Thank you Dadano. Have a good day. Take care semua. We are flattening the curve. So take care everybody. Alright, I'll see you guys next stream. Ta-ta.